out of the way.
Okay, what are we doing?
Fuck Michael.
Yeah.
Fuck Gavin.
Michael and Gavin and
Fuck Jeremy.
Yeah.
Fuck Matt Bragg.
Trevor.
Fuck Trevor.
Yeah. So hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's a gents cast.
It's today's Friday, it's January 1st.
But it's Wednesday.
Totally not.
Well, we're recording on Wednesday because no one's here. Everyone's at home, shaking off a hangover.
In Michael's case, literally at home.
Yeah,
not here.
Yeah, Michael got stuck in New Jersey because of the hurricane. Oh, there he is.
I got fucking.
Yeah.
No, back.
Yeah.
I'm from New Jersey. I'm an asshole. I yell at everything. I think it's funny.
Why did they bother to set up a camera pointing at them?
We need to cut. We'll cut to Michael Paul.
Yeah.
He lives over there.
Yeah, well,
I had a fucking email from Lindsay Monday afternoon.
Monday afternoon.
That goes, hey, our flight got canceled. We'll be in Thursday night.
Yeah.
Not Tuesday.
That's a hell of a delay.
Not Wednesday.
No.
Not Thursday morning. Thursday night.
Look, there are no planes in the air, Jeff. They
be
can't
fair.
control the
Well,
planes.
you have to figure a lot of flights got canceled, so I imagine a lot of people got reshuffled around, so getting a return flight has to be difficult.
The best part about the Austin subreddit these days is all the photos of the ridiculous shit going on at the Austin airport.
Yeah. There's like pictures of the the baggage claim, whereas it's like bags made it, but people didn't, so it's like hundreds of bags all checked in. And
So if you want some free baggage,
yeah. If you
Austin Airport right now.
If you want to dig
I
through
I was in South Dakota, of all places, for Christmas.
Why?
Yeah, we'll get to that. And so I had to fly back Sunday, and everybody's like, "There's no fucking way you're getting back. You live in South Dakota now." And I was like, "No, fuck you. I'm gonna make it home. I will not be stuck in this state any longer." But I got to the airport, and they're like, "Yeah, your flight's like 30 minutes delayed." I was like, "Oh, okay." Got on a plane, came home, I got to Dallas. My flight ended up getting delayed another hour in Dallas, but the Dallas airport looked like 45, like Steve Martin's face, 45 minutes into Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Every single
Just
person.
miserable.
Just people sitting on their bags in the aisles like this. Fucking like thousands. It looked like what I imagine Germany looks like with Syrian refugees coming in.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just like throngs of people, just with everything, clutching everything they owned, huddled in masses next to a bunch of like McDonald's wrappers.
Losing hope.
Miserable.
Yes.
Just all hope lost.
Knowing they're
Yeah.
going nowhere.
Going
This
nowhere.
is their life now.
And I was like, I'm gonna get on a plane now.
Yeah. Well, that's all. If you can make it to Dallas, you can make it to Austin. Like, worst comes to worst, you can rent
drive.
a car and
Yeah.
drive.
Which I was absolutely prepared to do.
I've made that drive.
Done that before as well.
And
Yeah.
because like the flight, like it's always a huge, like for some reason it's such a huge pain in the ass to get from Austin to.
Oh, look, somebody
or
showed up
Dallas.
at work.
You're a
Dude,
jit now.
what's up, dude?
Congratulations.
How's it going, man?
You need more green in your life.
I can get a little bit more.
Good God.
Is it St. Assholes
Oh,
Day?
dude.
Is that
Yeah, that's every day for me.
okay?
Say an asshole.
Yeah.
How's life been since you started wearing the hat full time?
It's been pretty good. Been a lot warmer than it was right after you shaved all my head off.
Repping some serious Nintendo today.
Well, you
Dude,
know,
you whipping off that shirt and having the I'll be back shirt. That was like one of my favorite bits
that like
of Extra Life.
that
I agree.
whole thing
That-
that took place like the night before I was in a FYE.
Yeah.
Think. I just saw the shirt on the wall. I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I have to do because it looks like I do right now.
Yeah.
Or well, not anymore.
I just found out that FYE still exists.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
That was the biggest surprise to me too.
Was
Like,
that at a mall or
It was
something?
in a mall. Yeah, the Lakeline one. Like,
Oh,
right up there.
Lakeline Mall. Jesus Christ.
Dude,
I used to work there forever.
Here's a.
There you go.
Yeah, Lakeline Mall? Doing what?
I worked at the arcade when it existed. in
There was an
Lakeland.
arcade?
There was an
There
arcade,
was.
Okay.
So there's the movie theater. You go down, like they have a lower area. It used to be a breezeway. You could walk all the way through there to the main part of the mall. It's all like shops now. But there was an arcade right there, and I worked there for like 4 years of my life. So my first job ever was working at the arcade, Sega City. Then it became Sega Game Works,
Oh, that's right. Your family lives up that way.
Did
Northwest.
not to take away from this
Yeah.
fascinating
Yeah.
conversation about Jack's high school jobs. Oh, Steffi's texted me. Hold on.
Hey,
She texted me as well.
she said Matt's here.
Yeah, he did.
That's
He's on his
good.
way.
Hey, I'm here. How's it going? Oh, right there.
I'm looking. Did you get new shoes for Christmas?
I did, but these were not for Christmas. These new shoes actually existed before I got hired.
You got green socks as well.
Well,
You
yeah.
really are
No,
coordinated.
Wow.
You want to know where these socks came from? See, these are our achievement hunter
Oh,
socks.
wow.
all right.
Hey, you
But
get those
do you wanna know-
store.roosterteeth.com.
Yeah,
You wanna
this
know,
this episode is sponsored by those socks apparently.
There you go.
Yeah.
And my dick.
Yeah.
Good job.
Don't-
So those socks, I didn't get those. Like, I didn't like go to the store and be like, "Hey, give me some socks." My mom ordered those socks.
Oh,
Your mom
yeah.
ordered Achievement Hunter socks?
She ordered those socks, and she like messaged or she texted me, and she's like, "So I saw you guys were selling socks. They're sold out." I was like, "Yeah. Why would you be looking
Wildly
at
popular.
our store?" And then she's like, "Oh well, no reason." And then I get home, and my dad's like, So your mom got you some socks. She got you like 2-3 pairs.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, all I need socks. And she goes, yeah, they're Achievement Hunter socks. I was like, why would she do that?
Didn't I give you a pair?
Yeah, you did. You gave me a pair. I was wearing them when my dad told
Wait,
me that.
so
And I was
you-
Now,
like,
did
do you
you
like
tell her
these?
that you get those for free?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I was like, why would you go to our store and get anything for me? 'Cause I
She
get all
wants
that
to
Yeah.
support you. Come
Oh,
on.
I-
Like,
that's fair, but
What an
I could get
awesome
it-
mom.
She is a cool.
That
mom
is pretty nice.
Sometimes.
Well,
Not the brightest.
So Ryan
Really
actually has
well
on. Ryan's wearing the
yeah.
beta Achievement Hunter socks. These are the ones you can't buy.
dude.
Oh,
Those are
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Black ones.
So these are the ones that Strideline sent us to test.
As like a thank you. Well, they sent them
Yeah.
to me,
I
and I
sent
was
them to
super
Jeff.
gracious.
And Jeff
You
was
were.
nice enough.
Absolutely.
I don't even have a pair of this.
You're right.
Really?
The Strideline socks are nice.
There was one in the parking lot. Like there was a sock.
I
just sitting in
know.
the
I
parking
see.
lot
It's
for,
still
like-
there.
Is it still there?
It's still there.
Really?
I don't have the like.
I stopped
I'm
parking in that lot.
I'm torn about that sock because on the one hand, it looks so sad and pitiful. I want to throw it away.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's like, I don't know. It's repping Achievement Hunter in the parking lot.
You want to see how long
Is
it's
it
stay
though?
there?
Been there long enough.
Is that the kind of rep we want? Is the parking lot trash rep?
So Jack, earlier
It's
going
a
on
niche market.
going on the shoe conversation, you were telling me earlier that you have now gotten so heavy that you can't tie shoes anymore.
Yeah,
So you had to get
exactly. My feet are so fat I can't get shoes. So you can see the bottom of the screen.
can't
my,
bend
my
over to
shoes,
tie your shoes,
They
so you had to
don't
get
have laces
slip-ons.
anymore. They're just like slip-on ones. So they're pretty awesome. Those Skechers, they're nice.
Life just
they're
got that much
basically
easier for you.
they're my old
Yeah.
shoes except like they're slip-on instead of tie-up. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And all I do is tie up. There you go. So all I do is I got my Ubisoft socks on too. Thank you, Ubisoft.
Well, yeah, they send us socks.
Yeah.
It's become a sock-heavy world.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
You
I
advertise
don't know when
the
that
socks
happened.
now. It's the new thing.
But yeah, it's nice because all I do is tie up my shoes once, and then I double knot them and just slip them on anyway. So
Yeah,
now
that's
it's
all
just
I ever do.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna say,
So it's like, oh,
Who
just
bothers with laces?
eliminate the laces, and it's like, oh, it's really comfortable.
To be honest, since I started wearing these, I can't do that.
No,
It
yeah?
doesn't work. With
You
the,
can't do it with
The
my
Diet
shoes.
Coke shoes don't work
Those are really nice shoes.
for slip-ons.
You can't do that with high tops.
Yeah,
Speaking of-
I hate that.
Who wears high tops?
I'm wearing them right now, man. High top Vans.
Look at you.
Old school.
I got a pair of those too. I'll wear those in 2 years.
All right, that sounds great. I
Same with the old shoes. Shut up.
I
I like
realized
to age your shoes
I realized this
Let 'em
morning
get good.
Like a fine wine.
in an oak cask.
that I am officially I am ready to acknowledge that I have a shoe problem.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How many pairs of shoes do you own?
I don't know, but I realized it today. I went into my closet and I thought I'm sick of wearing these red Vans. I'm gonna pick a different color, and I found these shoes that I'm wearing right now. I've never seen them before. I don't remember buying them. They had never been worn. They still had the little plastic or the little like thing
remember
that's
you-
bunched in the toes.
You had like a self-intervention back in the last office where you were like, I can't do it anymore. I have to stop.
I know. I don't. I know. I haven't
do
stopped.
that?
And then you kept buying shoes.
Yeah,
but yeah.
no,
I mean,
I still do. But
Yeah,
yeah,
those are-
I
those are
never.
new
I have
ones.
no idea where these came from. They were just in my closet, and I was like, "Oh, those look awesome. When
pretty
did
cool.
I buy those?" And then I had to lace them up because they still had the thing where they're just laced at the beginning, and the shoelaces are all tied together.
Yeah,
do we
yeah.
need to get you in like a 12-step program? Hey, look, the first step is to admit that a power
As long
grinder
as I
is
can
you.
change shoes
All
every
right.
step.
More or less than 30 pairs of shoes that you could wear right now in your closet. We're gonna go with more on that one.
I think maybe more.
How do you do that? Like,
It's easy,
wow.
man.
I've got
Vans.com.
I've got now a total of 4 pairs of shoes.
Zappos.com.
Yeah.
There's these shoes.
Okay.
There's the new shoes my mom bought me over Christmas. There's my old shoes that I haven't thrown away yet, and there's funeral shoes.
So did you go for the full funeral shoes? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some of those.
Did you
Yeah.
go for the full trifecta? You got socks, shoes. Did you get underwear?
I did get underwear. She did. Standard mom gifts.
Wow.
Nice. It's funny how when you're a kid you hate that shit. You're like, no, I don't want
Yeah.
socks and underwear. Now I'm like, dude, socks and underwear, hell
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I'm not
say
gonna go buy it.
Absolutely, I
So,
want
yeah.
that.
I got underwear for
Absolutely.
Christmas as well.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic.
I got some nice shirts. I got a new jacket. It's great. I'm wearing my old jacket,
Oh
but I
yeah.
got a new jacket.
What did everybody get for? What did you get for Christmas there, Ryan?
Waffle iron.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Is it shaped like anything or is it
Is
just
it
a
the
normal
kind that?
waffle?
Let me ask you this,
Oh.
because we got a waffle iron.
Yeah.
Is it the kind that you can flip?
Oh yeah.
Ah, that's great.
Yes.
That's great.
Made
You
some
double up on
pecan
waffles.
Yeah, they were good.
Pecan waffles.
Well, yeah, that's like I used to love going to fucking Waffle House, and there's like one
They're good,
here
right?
or two. There's two,
There's
Two.
but
That's-
they're nowhere convenient to
Yeah.
me.
Well, it's super convenient.
I have,
That's like the crappiest thing about moving here is there's no Waffle House.
Yeah,
I have a Waffle House
That's the
story.
crappiest thing about
Well,
moving here.
everyone has a
I'm
Waffle
not
Lack
House.
of
complain
Waffle
about a
House?
lot of stuff here. I like Waffle Houses.
That's not saying much.
I went right after that Waffle House opened up over by what's it called? Over off of
There's one by
Riverside
Airport and
there.
there's one off
Yeah.
290.
Yeah, the one off 290. I was super excited because, as you do, growing up in Alabama and you growing up in Hillbilly, Virginia, right?
South
Carolina,
yeah,
same thing.
Same thing.
Waffle House is like a staple. Like everybody
Yeah,
goes to Waffle House at all
absolutely.
times. And it was super exciting. So I went there and I drove by one day and there was a line of like 50 people outside, and I was like, "Oh, it's Austin, of course." It's fucking
Waffle
stupid.
House?
For Waffle House.
Was there a
So
fight?
I didn't go in. And then one night, this is probably right around the time I started dating Griffin. I went in at like 2 in the morning, and it was empty. And I'm like, "Yeah, let's get some fucking waffles and soak up some of the booze." And we're sitting there, and on the other side of the Waffle House, this couple was like arguing, and I was trying to ignore it, and then there was like some noise, and I looked over, and like a lady had just thrown up all over the table, and then they got up and left, and the smell just like it was like the mist, like the Stephen King.
It's got nowhere to go.
You could see the smell
rolling in
at
Waffle
you. You're
houses
like,
are inescapable.
They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they're like a little
some
small
sort of
diner.
a puke dinosaur in there coming, you know, and so I was like, "Fuck, that sucks." And then one of the employees looks over and goes, "Did you get cleaned up the puke?" To the other employee, and the employee goes, "I'm not cleaning that up." And they had a fight for about 15 minutes, and they both were like, "Well, fuck it, we'll just leave it then." And they did, and I had to leave. I had to get up and leave because the smell was so bad, and they weren't going to do anything to clean it up. And like, I couldn't finish my food or anything, and I have not been back to that Waffle House since.
How long
Like
do you think
10
it took
years.
the Waffle House to turn those stalwart employees, those upstanding employees, into that?
I don't know,
It can't take
man.
long.
I wouldn't say too long.
But
Maybe
they
like
were
a month
like,
at most.
they were having an argument like, if you don't clean it up, I'm not going to clean it up. And it's like, well, Carl comes in at 6. And it's like, that's like 4 hours from now. They're just going to leave the puke.
Be like scraping it up at that point.
They can't do Carl work. Come on.
Carl.
Why would they want to
got it
deal
out.
with
Like
that
Charlie
for
would.
Yeah.
4 hours?
'Cause I don't know.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't think I could just ignore that for 4 hours.
You can if you work in a Waffle House.
Yeah,
I guess
There
I
are
could, I
worse
could like
smells
stick my
in the back
head in
of
the
a
bacon
Waffle
and be like,
House.
oh yes, this will counteract the
Yeah.
vomit everywhere.
Speaking of bad smells, and that was a very bad smell. I took my daughter to the vet today to get a checkup.
Oh.
You know this world.
Yeah.
And they put us in a tiny little waiting room, like our tiny little doctor's room. You know, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like a doctor's room.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
for animals. Like they shut the door, and it's like the size of this table, essentially. And a lady comes in, she goes, "Oh, hi, Arrow." And Arrow goes, and just shit all over the place. And it was the most disgusting smelling shit.
What happened to that lady and that dog?
I don't know. And she
They
goes,
have history,
"It
right?
happens." And I was like, "Okay." And then I was ready to clean it up. She was like, "We got it." And they cleaned it up. And I'm like, "That was really nice of them." But then they're like, "All right, we'll be back in a minute." And then I had to sit, and Millie and I had to sit in the tiny box shit room with dog shit smell for like 15 minutes. And then somebody came in and goes, "Whoo-hoo, whoa, I got you, hold on." And they go in and they bring out some fucking Glade and go, "Shh, shh, you're good," and shut the door again. So yeah, it was just like sick dog shit and terrible Glade mixed, which was way worse than
Fucking
just the dog
hot
shit.
boxed by your dog.
Yeah.
You think
It's
that
like
was
a
that
Waffle
lady's
House.
job? Like she's the one that gets stool samples. She just walks in, shows her face, dog shits, and then she's like,
It's
"All
like-
right, well, we'll get
Yeah.
that in a minute."
That's like her
Leaves.
superpower.
Yeah.
That's the people that work in the vet industry have no sense of smell any longer.
Oh, yeah.
They're
You
all
lose it.
burned out.
Blast.
completely. Yeah.
I got her back because she was like, "So what are we doing for Arrow today?" And I was
Wait,
like,
you got her
"Eh."
back for letting your dog shit all over her waiting room?
No. I got her back for making me sit in the poop room with the smell.
That your dog made.
She was like,
Yeah,
"So what are we
you
doing for
shit in her
Arrow
office?
today?" And I go, "I think she needs her anal glands expressed." And she's like, "Okay." She takes Arrow. She comes back in. And she goes, "Yeah, she really needed it." And I go, "Oh, it was bad." She goes, "It sprayed all over the wall." And I was like, she was like this, like 3 feet.
Jesus
I don't know if you've
God.
ever had to smell that.
No.
But it is maybe the worst smell on.
It is nasty.
And it's like black flecks.
How often are you
It's
supposed to
awful.
do that?
With a normal, healthy dog, I don't think ever.
Oh, really?
They're supposed to express
Usually not.
themselves, but
Oh, okay.
she gets inflamed. She's got butt problems.
It's like her
and
butt,
so
like,
it's
puckers
like,
up, like,
yeah,
puckers
she
up.
gets like when she's like scooting on her ass along the floor. You're like, "Oh, time to have a doctor stick a finger up there." And then they
Move
just
around like a puppet.
Like,
they-
right here.
like her
Yeah,
little-
they milk it really.
her little like
That's
butt.
not
Yeah,
better.
it's right in there, and they just kind of.
Yeah, and then she's happy for a year.
Well,
I haven't done that with Emma yet, so that's good.
jumping back to Christmas gifts, this is one my my daughter got that I wanted to share with you
Nothing.
guys.
It's
Who gave it to her? You did?
My mother did. It's
Okay.
the Set Kitchen or Kitchen Electrical, which I'm assuming is not maybe English, but
Is this
let's see what we got here.
Galapagos toast?
Yes, that is. We have, let's see, no need to install, expediently use. It has voluptuous toast, full-bodied
Full-bodied
coffee,
coffee.
which, by the way, there is no coffee maker in this set. No need to install, expediently use. Let's see what else we got. Not bad. Have a piece of bread with a cup of juice.
made in China.
I always like to describe a toy as not
Cook
bad.
up
It
some
could
fun.
be worse.
Your little one will become a helper in kitchen in no time.
Not bad.
Not bad. That's the best that could be said for the set.
There's something. What is it?
Not bad.
You have made appetizing breakfast. Voluptuous toast.
Voluptuous, which I looked it up, is actually a word
it?
Really?
that means like splendid or magnificent. So I learned a
Why
word.
would they put
You
that on a
have.
kid's toy, though?
Yes, a cup of full-bodied coffee, several voluptuous toasts you have.
Your little one. Oh yeah. There's
Where
the
did you
same shit.
find that? Or
She got it on Amazon.
wow.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure my kid is now playing with something that's made out of 100% lead.
Yeah, it's like it's pure lead and asbestos.
That's actually
Yeah.
what makes the toast voluptuous.
Choking hazard. Also, she gave it to a 2-year-old, and it says choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3.
Nice.
Well, it's the
Yeah.
thought that counts.
It is. Please recycle.
Well, we recycled it in the podcast.
I'm told by my wife that I'm hard to shop for.
Yeah.
Like annoyingly so, because A, I don't want anything, and B, if I want something, I just buy it.
Yeah, if
I'm
you're-
a
it's a
fucking
big-
adult human being.
If you're a human being over 30, you just buy shit that you like for yourself.
Exactly.
It's
True.
like, yeah, it's like, all right.
I'm not over
My
30,
wife-
but I'd still do it.
Yeah.
My wife got me a gift this year though that may top anything I've ever done for her. I was not expecting this. A couple weeks, maybe a month ago, she goes, "What are your favorite basketball teams again?" And I thought, "Oh, I'm gonna get a jersey. Cool. That's maybe a baseball, maybe like a hat or something.
Yeah.
I can wear it on Sports Ball if they ever let me back on."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, the Celtics," and she's like, "And your second favorite team?" And I go, "Oh, I like the Clippers a lot." And she goes, "Okay, cool. You know what my birthday present was, or my Christmas present was?
What was your Christmas present?
2 tickets to see the Celtics host the Clippers in Boston at the Garden in February.
That's awesome.
That's
Wow.
Front row seats. I should
Wow.
mention front row seats.
That's
That's a
badass.
fucking Christmas
That's really
present.
awesome,
Wow.
dude.
Yeah.
So who are you taking with you?
I don't know. She said I didn't have to take her,
Wow.
which is even a better
Is
present.
that in the present?
It's like, I might get to enjoy the game instead of like, what's that guy doing? Do I have to sit here the whole time?
Who are we cheering
No,
for?
I'm obviously going to take my lovely wife. Of
course.
But February, so if you're going to the Celtics game February 10th, I'll see you there.
There you go.
That's awesome, dude.
Very excited.
Yeah.
That's a cool gift. And it's cool too because I've been wanting to travel more.
Yeah. You need more
I haven't been-
airline
I've been
miles.
traveling
Is
a
what you
lot
need.
lately.
Now I got for Christmas, Katie gave me piano lessons, which I'm actually really excited for. Like she bought me this. Like I've always wanted. Like I played piano when I was a kid, and then my piano teacher broke her back, so I stopped
Were
learning.
you that bad?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, she like threw herself down some stairs. And then, but I've had this keyboard. Like, Kitty bought me this really, really nice keyboard that I've had like in my office for a long time. And I'm like, I need to learn how to play this thing. And I did like, like tabs, essentially like keyboard tabs, where you can kind of like learn songs by, like 1, 2, and 3. I press these. Okay, that's easy. But I actually wanted to learn how to play it properly.
So this is the beginning of
And
Jack's
so-
transition into Randy Newman.
Yeah. And so, so I'm taking piano lessons.
Wait, why
I thought
did
the
you
notes were
wait a
1,
minute.
2,
That goes
and 3. She just did
that goes back to the like socks and underwear and shit that kids
Yeah.
don't want. It's like, hey, I got you a piano lesson. Fuck you, mom.
My grandma got me piano lessons when I was a kid too.
Yeah, yeah.
And she bought like a piano, and she's like,
Can
"Aren't
you-
you so happy that we have a piano now?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's great."
Can you play piano?
I used to be able to. I used to actually do like concerts and stuff, but
Really?
I broke my arm, and now I can't use this hand for it anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, how does
Was it
breaking
like a
your
tragic
arm?
story?
Well, it was
or?
no. It was like I've told this story before, where I was like riding a bike, and there was a little girl, and I hit the girl and broke my arm.
So you failed on every level. Then.
She was really.
Did you break the little girl's back and was she a piano teacher?
Yeah.
No, she was like really annoying. She's like that kid in the street.
Oh, so
where
she
you're
deserved
like,
it
Yeah,
as
she
well.
deserved it basically.
Okay.
But I was just gonna like screw around with her and like brake right before I did it. And I was on my friend's bike, and he failed to mention the brakes don't work. So I was going down the hill, and I'm like, all right, these aren't working anymore. And I look to the right, see a car. I'm like, well, I'm not going that way. I look to the left, I see a tree. I'm like, well, that's not good either. Hit the girl, flew off, hit the tree, and then broke my arm.
Wait, okay, so how does a broken arm prevent you from playing
Well,
piano?
it's just because I didn't do it for so long, and now like my fingers like instinctively do the same thing when I'm trying to.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like I can't get the different stuff on one
Okay.
hand. But I don't know. Ever since then, I haven't been able to do it anymore, and I'm really sad about
That's
that.
super sad.
No, it doesn't really bother me.
And your piano teacher broke her back.
She did. But I was like
Mine
6
moved
years
away.
old.
How
I
did
mean,
that end your piano dreams, though?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I was playing
that was the
piano.
only one we had.
She
Yeah.
was traumatized.
I don't know. It was
when
like
we were
I don't know if my parents knew her or something, or she was a family friend or something. I mean, I was 6. I don't remember what happened, but I remember I started learning how to play Pink Panther, And like I know like the da-da-da-da, like I know that part on the piano, and that's all I know. And then we just stopped going, and it turns out she had fallen and broken her back. Like
my
she was an
gosh.
older
Was
woman.
she like sneaking around the background where you like doing that's when she tripped and fell downstairs or something?
So
Did Katie get you the lessons because she's tired of hearing the opening to Pink Panther?
yeah, that's all I know. Just sitting there playing the two notes.
Screaming, just finish it!
That is the second worst piano teacher story I've ever heard.
The second
The
worst.
first, Howard Stern tells a story about when he was like 8, his piano teacher committed suicide.
Whoa!
And he
Because
has
of how
never,
bad he was?
never played piano since.
Wow.
He was, as a child, scared that he caused his teacher to commit suicide.
Jesus Christ.
Man, children will just take credit for everything.
Yeah,
won't they?
yeah. Well, they think they're the center of the world, right?
Yeah.
Wait, we're not?
Like you're a child.
I'm still a
When do
child
you
at
lump
heart.
yourself in with that group?
Yeah, you know.
Well, you heard him say he's not yet 30.
That's true.
true.
Yeah. So we got the gents on here. So what exactly
Sorta.
what qualifies as a gent? Is it over
There's been
30?
a lot of
Do you
talk
have
of that.
home
Well, I mean,
insurance?
because it's like, yeah, if you have a house, you have home insurance.
Well,
you should.
Gavin and Michael are gents then.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Jeremy is too. Jeremy's
married.
got,
That's true.
I mean, like we're all.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
married, I would say.
Jeremy's not married yet. but-
Jeremy's not married. Gavin's not married. Michael's married. Is he a gent? He's got a house.
He would say no.
Yeah.
He would say
He
no.
would absolutely say no.
would
But
absolutely
he owns a house. He's married.
I think
It's
maybe
hard to let go of.
Is it
your
over?
life.
maybe 30.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, man. We're all old.
Well, you
I
could be
will
young
say-
at heart, though, and still be okay with it. I
Like-
would say you could still be a lad.
No,
at
you have to
heart.
be dead inside to be a gent.
The lads
Yeah.
were lads more so because they were just fucking young idiots.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I think it may be less to do with age specifically and more to do with just how stupid you are at life.
Like emotional intelligence.
Like if you don't know
Yeah.
how to drive, like say a Gavin or a Ray or a Michael,
Yeah.
you're probably
not learn to
a
do that?
lad.
How did you find like such a pantheon of people who can't control moving vehicles?
I don't know, man. Low standards. Low standards. It was the dark days of Achievement Hunter. I'd basically hire anybody.
That explains Funhouse.
Just anyone,
Yeah.
people walking in the street.
Absolutely.
Do you like video games? Can you talk to a camera?
Absolutely explains Funhouse.
Have you seen the Civil War picture someone did?
Yeah.
Dude, that is
That was
awesome.
amazing.
That
Yeah,
looked pretty
yeah.
good.
Like how perfect is it that we have a character with a star and a character with a circle, and like,
Although I will
our
say-
logos. That's so well done.
It's a photo. If you haven't seen it,
Yeah, we
Photoshop
can
of,
put it up here. I don't
James
know if anyone-
Willems
It's on the
and
subreddit
Ryan.
right now.
Yeah, it's
the
on the
Marvel
subreddit.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Ryan is Captain America, and James is Iron Man. Purely because of the star and the circle.
Right.
But I think everybody has surmised that you make much more sense as Tony Stark, and he
You
makes more
absolutely
sense
would.
as a Captain America.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he's got the body for it.
He's got the body for it, and then you're like, well, obviously a drunk. But no, you're like a tinkerer tech guy.
I do drink a
You're
lot
like
of
a mad,
things. They're
a
just-
mad
You're
scientist.
the Rocket
if you will.
Raccoon of Achievement Hunter.
Oh, Tony Stark's such a prick in the Civil War universe.
Is he?
Well, I mean, he's the one that's
Who,
all
Tony
like,
Stark?
Yeah,
Ah, he sucks.
He's super like
In the Civil War universe,
kind
he
of
sucks.
Nazi-ish, basically.
Really?
Well, you
I haven't read the Civil War
superhumans
books.
must be controlled.
Well,
Yeah.
let's not spoil
Well,
anything for
registered,
Jack.
you know.
Yeah.
And then the tattoos start, and you know.
Oh, there's
it's all
tattoos in it?
No, there's
No,
not.
it's not like
ruining
It's
everything.
not
show.
like, yeah.
Dude, you see Doctor Strange, a photo of Pendleton Lungberg Snatch as Doctor Strange?
Yes, I did.
Looks awesome.
Doctor Strange is Doctor Strange is a stupid character.
Kind of a stupid
Yeah,
character.
a little
Super powerful character.
Super powerful. Everybody's powerful if you want them to be in comic books.
I guess
I
so.
always thought he was a dumb character, but
Really?
yeah, but who knows? I'm sure it'll be an awesome movie.
I love being like Doctor Strange with is it Mephisto? Who's the one that has like
Mephisto?
the
Mephisto.
globe for a head? He was
Mephisto's a
Mag-
Spider-Man
isn't that
villain.
yeah,
Magneto?
well,
Yeah,
first it's
Mephisto's
Marvel
yeah.
though, right?
Demon.
Yeah.
No, okay, not Mephisto. Who's the one that has like the globe head? Like he's like just a glass dome like circle for a head.
Mysterio.
Mysterio.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
okay.
sorry.
So I was close. Yeah, I always get the two of them.
He's just a special effects guy.
Is
Yeah.
that what it was?
And he's a Spider-Man villain.
well, I mean,
So-
And
but he's
and
still
I
Marvel.
think
I
also
only knew about
Daredevil.
him because of like the
Really?
Spider-Man 2
No,
games.
Iron Man. He's also an Iron Man villain, I think.
Is he?
A little bit, but mostly Spider-Man.
You're a very big comic guy.
Used to
Well,
be.
a lot of people don't know that, but
Used to be.
You know comics back to front.
I used to.
Yeah.
Very.
what got you out of it?
Shoes.
The Jews?
Oh, whoa.
When I joined the army, I decided that it was time to be a grown-up, and I didn't want to be like the army guy reading comic books in the barracks while all the other guys were shitting on him.
Yeah.
You know, so I stopped a lot of dumb stuff.
Started playing video games instead.
I stopped playing video games.
Wow, really?
From 18 to 23, I didn't play a video game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't imagine
To 22, 18 to 22. And then when I was just getting out of the army, I was like, this is dumb. I liked all that stuff. So I started reading comics again, and then I started playing video games again. But I don't know. Like I had such a backlog to catch up with.
There's a fly buzzing around
flies
Matt.
in
Watching Matt deal with the situation.
You had a
And then,
backlog
it's
to
just,
catch up.
and then it's just like I have addiction issues, maybe.
Yeah,
possibly.
we determined
think
that
so?
today.
And so I can't read a comic, or I can't read 5 comics, or I can't read 10 monthly comics. I have to read like
Or wear a shoe.
40.
Yeah.
And so it was to the point where I would like I couldn't keep up with like my monthly subscriptions. So when I was about 30, I just kind of was like,
It's really
Well, now they've got Marvel Unlimited though.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just
You can
subscribe
get
to
on
that
your
and
iPad.
read everything. Now it's late. Like I don't think you
it's
get
true.
it
You get
until,
like 6
a month
months
afterwards.
yeah, and not everything is there as well.
And you, I mean, you still have quite a bit of comics, right?
I have about 10,000.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
God damn.
Are they in your house?
My storage facility.
Wow.
Yeah. I was gonna give them. I was saving them to give them to Millie, because Millie reads comics, but we have discovered that Millie doesn't fucking respect comics or know how to take care of them. So Millie cannot have
No
them.
boards in her bag or anything?
Millie cannot have them.
So you're like the Jason Lee
Yet.
from Chasing
Yes,
Amy, right?
I am Jason Lee from Chasing Amy. Millie.
I don't know where the fuck it went.
It's right here. It's right. That's flying off
Get it.
that way. Oh, no,
there
there
it
it
is.
is. There it is. Oh, this is going to be the next 5 minutes of this podcast. He's gone.
It's like that
It
episode.
doesn't work for
Breaking Bad.
audio, but it's a lot of
It's a tiny
people
Paul Rudd on there.
slowly trying
Yeah.
to snatch
We'll have
a
it
fly.
fly like right by the
So,
microphone.
so
I maintain a lot
does
of
she
knowledge.
break
and
the spines? Does she pull the staples
God, does
out?
she break the spines? She's just like, cool, I'm going to read the
Oh.
comic.
Wadded up.
Can you tape this page back in? It's like, fuck you.
She like put pictures on her
You're
wall,
10.
like, rip them out. tack 'em up.
But I still love comics. I just don't keep up with them.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I'll go like catch up and I'll read like a synopsis just
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see where things are going.
Are
Like
you-
the Death of Wolverine, I read. Just to,
Okay.
I wanted to,
Are you into like the Marvel Cinematic Universe at all? I mean, are
Yeah.
you like? I mean,
I think I would have jacked off to it every day if that existed when I was 10 or 11.
yeah.
But yeah, I love it. I enjoy
Oh,
it.
here we go. Here's the Marvel Civil War,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rooster Teeth Civil War.
Yeah, great job of that.
So that spawned off of that spawned off a thread on the subreddit, right? You and James, because we
It was the AWO thread.
yeah. On
Oh,
AWO,
yeah.
we announced that we had crushed Funhouse in subscribers for the year. And and so James went on there and said like, oh, like I have to watch the 35 videos you guys put out every day or something. Which
Yeah.
I don't.
He was
understand.
like, I've been meaning to watch this video, but I have to get through all the 45-minute Minecraft and GTA videos.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty funny comment.
Yeah, I'm sorry we put out
James is a
so
funny
much
dude.
content for our fans, other than that one 5-minute video every day. So anyway, so we beat them on subscribers, and now we crossed them. We want to do it before the end of the year, and it timed out pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
And we're already like 1,500 ahead of them as of, well, if you're watching this, as of 2 days ago. So so we're probably like 10,000 above them now already. So we're
Wow.
approaching a million
Blown away.
at this point.
I get a lot more no's than James does, I gotta say.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
higher
yeah.
up too.
Granted, he's looking a little bit more up.
Yeah,
but
you're looking down. That's your anger, your evil photo.
There's not a lot. I don't remember Captain America looking that sinister.
That's how perfect is that though, with a star and the circle like
Yeah,
that.
it's pretty funny.
That it's
Kudos
sad.
to you, whoever
Yeah.
you are.
Well, it's nice
artist.
we got the star on our side and they got half a swastika on the other. So really, just mean to put that
A lot
up
of
there.
people think that's a mean joke.
I wonder why. Yeah, why would you think that?
It's just a Tibetan good luck charm.
I mean, why would they think it's a joke? I just don't get it. That's weird.
No,
die.
in all seriousness, we love. Well, it depends on if you're talking to Mel Gibson's father or not. We love those
He's a
Funhouse
gent
kids.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Funhouse guys, they're funny.
Some of them are very funny.
Yeah. One or two of them are
Others-
great,
others
great
exist.
dudes. Yeah. No, you and I went out there. We were out there for the Far Cry Primal thing. We got to go by the Funhouse office, and that was cool.
That was your first time going by there, right?
Yeah, it was the first time I'd ever been in that studio.
I realized on that trip that I'm there too often.
Really?
I was like, you're like, let's go to the Funhouse office. I was like,
Well, it's convenient because it was
Yeah.
like we were heading to the airport, and they're like right next to the airport. So
it's like-
they're like in this rundown trailer.
I'm there so much that it's like when I walk in, they're like, oh, hey. You walk in, they're like, hey, Jack, yeah, let's go, good to see you. I was like,
wow, look at
it's
that.
like, where were you yesterday? And they're like, I still live in Austin.
But it was weird, like because it was us, and then Chad from Screw Attack was there too, and I was like,
Just
what the hell?
randomly.
Yeah, I was like, oh, so we have like all three of like the Rooster Teeth gaming groups in one spot. That was the first time that had ever happened, right? That we actually produced something together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
because then we did Gang Beasts with Craig,
Yes.
and the Funhouse guys, and that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot
but
of
that
fun.
was afterwards. So
there's Extra Life.
the GTA. Oh yeah, Extra Life. But as far as like a traditional product that we put out, I think that was. She is back. The Fly is back.
There'll
by the lake.
there'll be a lot more of that in the
one
future.
way.
Yeah.
I have a lot of really cool stuff planned for 2016.
I was happy. I will say I watched Funhouse content.
God damn it.
So close. And the one video I make sure to watch is their GTA gameplay stuff, and I was happy to actually be a part of a GTA gameplay. So
Yeah,
those are pretty
my
funny.
episode's not out yet.
I'm a big fan of Demo Disc.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Bruce, he likes to sing.
They've been really into that. lately.
Yeah, it's getting more and more elaborate. My favorite bit is Joel in the background dancing though. Like whenever it's like,
Everyone should absolutely. Everyone should absolutely. I just get happy when I see me. Look at that guy's
like a mirror.
Look at that guy's laugh. What a smiley guy. What a happy dude. That's the dude you want to hang out
look
with.
at that nerdy shirt. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a
coolest
second.
fucking shirt in the
Okay,
world.
go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, no.
Cool.
In all seriousness, you should subscribe to Funhouse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't subscribe quite as much as you do
no,
to
yeah.
Jimbo.
Make sure to
But-
subscribe to us first.
Yeah, only put
And
like
then
3
go
of
over
your
to
5
Funhouse.
accounts
Yeah.
on them. Yeah, 5 go to us, obviously.
I would like
Yeah.
them to have 5 less subs than us in all points.
just constantly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like like a YouTube buffering. We're the
Here.
white line and they're the red line.
I gotta be
Just
honest with
like,
you.
just keep ahead of 'em.
Ever since Rooster Teeth acquired or created or however we got Funhouse, or whatever
we
you call
born
that.
them, I
We
believe.
born them.
Yeah.
We actually clone them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we cloned them from the ashes of Machinima. Is that still a thing, Machinima?
Yeah,
It's
Michelle,
still-
still around.
Yeah, well.
They were like just a part of it.
Fuck, I lost my train of thought again. What was
Man,
Ever
since-
since we
since-
created
I know what I was
Funhouse.
going to I was making fun of the audience. I don't even watch Team Hunter anymore. I just watch Funhouse. They're
Oh,
way
yeah,
funnier.
yeah. Yeah.
We've lost it. Those guys are.
It's funny
have it.
because
they found it.
It's funny. Their humor is definitely in our that's our humor that we go for. Like they're much more targeted towards an older audience, and we're targeted towards like the 20s audience.
Yeah.
So I think their comedy resonates a little bit more with you and I.
Well, I
maybe
definitely
Ryan.
I find those guys to be incredibly entertaining. Not as entertaining as us, but
No.
very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They try. They really do try.
Well, they have to
and
cut
they
out
work.
half the
It's
video,
weird.
so-
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like
I mean, our stuff is if our stuff is still good, just not GTA and Minecraft. Everything else is great.
well, like you told me, it's funny. You were like, "Hey, we're gonna go to the fun, or you want to go to the Funhouse?" I was like, "Yeah, okay." And they're like, "You said, well, it's actually kind of boring because all they do is work." I was like, "What? Okay."
That's true.
Because like like with us, is like we produce some content, we send our stuff to the editors, then we play video games and we goof around, listen to music, and then we get there and it's like everyone's just sitting at a computer or standing at a computer because they have those standing desks and they're just tapping away.
It is, and you
editing.
feel like you're intruding. You feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
it's like,
closing.
oh, shit, I don't
And
wanna
nobody
get
has
away.
time for you or your
Yeah.
shit. They're just like, yeah, no, I got.
And it's like, hey, I made this thumbnail. Can you guys proof it? And it's like everyone's like giving feedback.
and
like,
Joel's over there like, what do we got on meta tags? Anybody do a Google search on the best?
and like Bruce came in and sat down at Spool's machine and proofed a video. He watched the whole video and he's like, okay, that was good. And it was
Yeah.
like, what? And then we're just sitting on the couch, just like, oh, okay, next to a box of sex toys for some reason.
Yeah.
And then and then they're like, all right, well, yeah. Then we recorded our thing. It's like, hey, fun, wacky, camera off.
I sometimes go to the airport 2 to 3 hours early because hanging out in the Admirals Club is honestly more fun than
Yeah.
hanging out in the Funhouse office.
Partying with some businessmen.
Those guys are great, and when you're doing content or when you're hanging out at lunch or after work, it's awesome. But the rest of the day, Joel and Bruce are like whipping people. Like, get back to work. What are you doing? And people are like, oh, I'm sorry, I missed that edit. And they're like, yeah, it's okay. Just don't make sure it doesn't happen again. Proof it 3 times next time. And they're like, yeah, I got it.
yes,
no
sir.
problem,
Yes,
no
sir,
problem."
Mr. Bruce, sir.
And
Yes,
it's
sir.
like, you walk into our office, any time of the day, it doesn't matter when. You know that scene in Poltergeist? When they go upstairs into the kids' room and she opens the door and it's just like shit spinning around. And it's like a maelstrom. Like, that's what it's like to open the Achievement Hunter office. And there's like fucking hookers and blow and like just shit's throwing left and right.
I mean, only on Thursdays.
People got their
Yeah.
dicks out.
We can't afford it all the time.
Well, that's
Makes
everything.
sense.
Jeff's playing Gems of War obsessively.
Puzzle Quest.
I've never played Puzzle Quest. I've
It
only
is
played Gems
Puzzle
of War.
Quest.
I don't. What is? I don't
What
care.
it looked like.
It's
It just
Puzzle
looked like
Quest.
All right, I don't
You're like,
play
you're
that.
like, it's
I
a
play
puzzle
Gems-
game, but it's like has RPG elements. And you can
I
use
play
spells.
Gems
like,
of
that's
War.
Puzzle Quest.
I played Gems of War.
It's so Puzzle Quest.
You say that like it makes it sound better.
That's like saying I'm gonna go play Call of Duty. That's so Halo. It's like 2 games can exist within a genre.
No, that's it. Just one.
Yeah, but
This
those,
is
those
clearly
two games are
derivative,
like,
though.
yeah, basically the same thing. Whereas like Call of Duty is like.
All right, I'm
this
sorry.
is
I'm gonna go play Call of Duty.
okay.
That's so Medal of Honor.
Okay, yeah, you got me there. I can't fight that one too
Nobody
much.
says that.
Yeah, but no one plays Medal of Honor.
They used to.
You have an excellent point.
Nobody plays Puzzle Quest anymore. That Gems of War.
So you're wearing a Star Wars shirt, you nerd.
Yeah.
Who called it out? Someone was like everyone loves your shirts. They always try to find your shirts, and you
Yeah.
do everything in your power to get shirts that no one else can buy, right?
Yeah.
So that's the lights in every Star Wars movie. Well,
On
the original
Death Stars and
the original
Star
trilogy
Destroyers.
and the
Star
new one,
Destroyers,
not
yeah.
the prequels. Prequels don't count for
No,
Star
prequels don't
Wars.
count.
But yeah, that's the pattern they have.
It's
as
the lighting
lights.
patterns on the walls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I'll say the
If there are two stormtroopers standing around shooting the shit in Star Wars in the background, they will be next to
yeah,
us.
if there's a rat bot around,
Yeah,
you know there's the light thing.
Yeah.
Which they brought the rat bot
those.
back. I was very excited to see the little rat bot.
What
I wonder if it
exactly
spells
did
something
they
Morse.
do?
Yeah,
The
probably.
rat bots.
What do they do?
You know,
What were they?
like
They're just
clean
there to
shit up.
kinda-
They're like the little droids from
Roombas?
Fifth Element.
They're
just, you know,
they're
sweep
Roombas
and-
essentially.
Yeah.
Did you
Okay.
guys talk? I didn't watch last week's off. I'm not gonna watch. I don't prove. I'm not.
Yeah,
worried.
you're not in it.
Did you guys talk about Star Wars? You
We,
probably did,
we
right?
went spoiler free. Like we did very vague talk about Star Wars.
I'm gonna look it up right now and see how it's doing.
Okay.
I've been fascinatedly watching.
You said as
the,
a,
Is it
as-
voluptuous?
the box
Ton of
office.
money.
yeah, it's voluptuous. You said as of Tuesday it was the number 5 highest grossing movie of all
Yeah,
time.
it was the fifth. It was about to overtake.
Which-
uh,
By now, by
Avengers.
Friday if you're watching this live, or Sunday if you're watching this on YouTube, it's probably number 4.
Oh,
right?
yeah, absolutely. I would assume. They've
So-
been making so much money on that thing. I know people
Lord.
have seen it like
Good
5,
to
6,
see.
7 times.
Yeah, who do we want to see dethroned on the top 4 list?
all of them.
Well, James
All of
Cameron
them?
has
Yeah.
1 and 2.
I
right?
want Force Awakens to be the highest grossing film. I had a fight with my wife and daughter last night at dinner
Really?
about Star Wars. They both like it. Griffin was pleasantly surprised about how good it was and she thought it was really great.
Okay.
But she was like, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna overtake Avatar. And she's like, well, that doesn't make it a better movie. Well, no, I mean, it doesn't necessarily. if it makes
Avatar-
money, but it's
Avatar
but I was like, but it
Avatar
is a
was-
better movie. And
Yeah.
she goes,
Yeah.
it is absolutely not a better movie than Avatar.
What? Avatar
And I was
is
like,
not
it's
just-
that good.
It's
I mean,
great.
Fern Gully. That's
it's
all it
good,
was.
It's
but-
great.
Fern
It's,
Gully,
it's
but-
sure that's fine.
I
Fern
would
Gully's
say
good
great.
too.
It's good, but I wouldn't say
think
great.
I think Avatar is great.
The MacGuffin is called unobtainium.
I know.
Unobtainium.
Yeah, because everything in Star Wars is cool when it comes to names.
They also have the lightsaber.
Well, how do you go wrong with that, though? That's
Yeah.
just a
It's a
description.
saber made of light.
Yeah.
It's a hard to get mineral.
Unobtainium. Ugh. Anyway,
It's
sorry.
not a better movie. I like Avatar a lot. I've watched it with my daughter a few times. She loves it. And we got into this whole argument, and Millie was on Griffin's side. She's a little, I don't want to say
that with
anything
such
negative about my
disdain, yeah.
sweet little angel.
Yeah.
What a bitch. And Griffin's whole argument was that, like, Star Wars has this lineage and this fandom that it can pull from. It's already going to be a successful. People are already inclined to like it, which I will disagree with in a second. Whereas James Cameron had to create an entirely new story, a new world, and that's more impressive than just making the 7th episode of Star Wars. My counter argument to that, which was shot down by my wife and my daughter, but way correct, is that it's much harder to take over the reins of something that's story.
Oh, yeah.
Especially after the dismal failure of the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And pull that out. And like the amount of pressure to take something like that and then not only meet, but exceed the expectations of
Absolutely.
everyone is much harder than create a new and original IP.
Yeah, I mean, the Phantom Menace
I
didn't set these kind of records.
And you're also
No.
you're
It made
dealing-
90. I want to say it made $98 million first weekend.
Oof.
Phantom Menace did.
But you're dealing with like new characters and old characters and like a mix of homage and new story, and it's
And
just like that's you're juggling so many things.
That was her thing too. She was like, "It's not even a new story. It's just a remake of Episode 4."
It's
And
an
it's like
echo-
it is.
it's an
an
echo.
echo. You and I both understand
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
Well,
But
Avatar could also capture like a new audience, whereas like Star Wars, you kind of already know a little bit, and like for a kid going into like Episode 7, he wouldn't really have like a big idea about what's going on.
yeah, my fucking
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
still a standalone adventure story.
Yeah,
even
it's
without-
still standalone, but at the same time, it's like just from a I want to go see that standpoint. Like Avatar is a brand new thing, but when
My
you hear
kid-
like Episode 7,
my
that's, like, a
kid's
whole
pretty
thing.
smart and pretty with it. And she has seen all 6 previous episodes of Star Wars, and has seen the Clone Wars. Has no memory of any of it.
Yeah, my
Like
sister's
kids are like goldfish. They forget everything they ever knew every 30 days. And so by the time she was 6, she had seen it all, and at 10 she remembers none of it. But she watched Star Wars twice, and we were talking about it afterward because she saw it first with Griffin while I had to go out of town, and then because I have to go out of town every fucking week of my life. And
Why are you even here?
Yeah.
I don't know because I got on a plane, unlike some people.
Yeah. I think next week is the only week we have ever in the office for
the
all
entire
of,
month of
all of
January.
January. Yeah.
And I'm out almost all of February
Great.
as well. We're talking about it, and she goes, "Yeah, I just, why did Kylo Ren kill the old guy again?" And I'm like, "You mean his dad?" And she goes, That was spoiler.
We should mention heavy spoiler if you haven't seen Star Wars
Sorry.
yet.
If you haven't seen Star Wars yet,
we
you're
should
an
put
asshole.
something over the
Who's been out
screen
for
that says heavy
like, a few
spoiler.
seconds.
She goes, like, why did he? And she goes, that's his dad. And I go, yeah, it wasn't a secret. She goes, I don't think they ever said it. And I'm like, you saw the movie twice.
They said it like
what the fuck are you
10
doing?
times in the
How
thing.
how do you do? How do you watch movies?
Yeah.
You know, are you watching it or do you turn it off here? I couldn't believe that after seeing the movie twice, she didn't pick up on the fact that Han Solo was Kylo Ren's dad.
Wow.
And that was not like something that was mentioned in passing. It was discussed heavily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kids are fucking.
Well, they
Yeah,
brought it up like
yeah.
3 times. Like Leia's just like, yeah, get him. Like,
Yeah.
the
All
whole
right.
thing.
So
All right.
it is
All right. So should we go down the top 5 and just like
top
total
5.
stuff?
Yeah.
How about this? Ryan.
Yes.
Name the top 5 movies, grossing movies domestically of all time, in order.
Okay, Avatar.
Yes. How much did Avatar make?
I don't have
$760 million.
I don't know, keep track of numbers.
Locally or domestically?
Domestic.
Avengers?
Is number 4.
Number 4, really?
wow.
Shit. Titanic isn't still on the list, right? It got blown away a long time ago.
You tell me.
Titanic?
Well, as number what? You've got number 1, and you got number 4.
I would have thought that Avengers beat Titanic, so 3.
You're wrong. Titanic's number 2.
Seriously? It's
Yeah,
still number 2?
Still number 2.
James
James
Cameron
Cameron has
has
number
one.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
I got a James Cameron gripe in a second. Number 3
God, what was the other big one?
came out this year.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Jurassic World.
Really?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Avatar $760 million. Titanic $658. Jurassic World $652.
Wow.
Boy, they should have kept it in the theaters for
Yeah.
another month.
Yeah.
Avengers $623, and then Star Wars Force Awakens with $571. Star Wars will take over the Avengers this weekend.
And it hasn't opened in China yet.
hasn't
Well,
opened
this
in
is
China yet.
domestic anyway. So
Yeah, although China is the second largest movie
Market?
in the world. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why
So
you've seen
it needs about $190 million to overtake Avatar and become the most successful film of all time. It did $158 million in its second week. It'll absolutely get there.
holy shit! Look who it is.
Jeremy!
Little Jay.
Hey,
That's
dude.
little Jay.
How's it going, man?
And this is updated as of this is Wednesday for us, right? So you're watching this on Friday.
Can I have a seat?
Have a
Go
stand.
ahead. You sit in timeout for being late.
Oh, I'll sit in the top.
That's as of Monday. It made $31 million Monday. So one can assume $31 million.
31
Wow,
million.
on a Monday.
On a Monday, a week after it came out?
11 days after it came out. Yeah, or 12 days after it came out. So one could assume that yesterday it probably made 20.
Well, they had a
20
camera
million.
ready.
Yeah, I know. You said
that
before.
was like right
Jeremy,
there.
how's your mouth holes?
Yeah, come here.
Yeah, do you want to talk about
Sit down
that?
and talk about
Yeah, sit on your
I-
mouth holes.
I'm not a man who has regrets
Where's Ryan
or feels
going?
guilt in any capacity.
Yeah.
But if I were, I would feel slightly responsible and bad about that.
Yeah, it sucked. Well, so yeah, I just had.
Did
like,
that video come out yet?
I don't think it's
no,
out yet.
it's not.
Oh.
It hasn't come out yet. But I just happened to have a dentist appointment when I went home, and I almost canceled it because like my teeth hurt so bad, like I couldn't chew shit. So Diet Coke.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just went in and like.
So you should explain what happened first of all. People who
I
may
don't
not
wanna
have seen.
spoil
Oh, we
the
said it on the
video.
last
Yeah.
episode.
Oh,
We said it
okay.
on the last
Oh, that's
episode,
okay.
off
Okay.
topic. That yeah, I put all the sour balls in my mouth that you had on Awu, right? And
The
then-
other 9 of them.
Yeah,
Or 8 of
it
them.
was 8. Let's not exaggerate. I put all those in, and it ended up like whipping this cheek off when I took them out.
Oh, my God.
So it's like paint thinner in your mouth.
Yeah, it just burned through everything, and like I thought it was just sour. I didn't realize that it was legitimate pain.
It's like acidic, yeah,
It was
yeah.
happening.
Kind
But,
of hilarious.
No, I mean it's funny. It is funny. I admit that. But so yeah, when I went to the dentist, I like explained. Like I work in a weird place. I accepted this bet. Like I didn't get anything for it because I didn't ask for money. And like
Biggest
so,
mistake.
You could have got $200 easy out of that.
Yeah,
$200 for jumping into a pool. Like you could easily
I got nothing.
burned a hole through your mouth.
You know, I was just like, someone's got to do it. I'll do it. And then yeah, so the dentist like he's looking in there and he just goes, I'm writing you painkillers right now. He goes, that hurts just from me looking at it. He's like, that's the worst one I've ever
God.
seen.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a 2nd-degree burn, I think you said.
So you
'cause
get
it
some
was,
like
bubbling up
seriously?
and
You get some like
stuff.
codeine or something for it, or
Yeah, it was some mouthwash that had like a steroid
Just
in
from fucking
sour candy.
candy.
Yeah, that's what I said to him. I was like, I had no idea something
Look,
like
they
that
don't
happened.
sell them to kids for a reason.
yeah.
Dude, your mouth is a
And then
pussy.
you gave 8 to a kid.
Jesus.
Back on it, Ryan. So that's
So-
my story.
Wait, did-
Hey, no, yeah, Christmas. Tell us about Christmas.
But then a fan ended up working there too, or something?
I hit 2 people. That was a
Yes. Yeah, one. So
He hit me again.
While I was in there, oh, well, there goes your future.
Oh no, not my fortune.
Yeah, Christmas. Tell us about Christmas. Did you just get home? Did you just get off a plane?
I just got off a plane, yeah. Grabbed an Uber and just showed up here.
Did you have trouble getting back to Austin?
Yeah, it was delayed. Well, my flight was this morning. Yesterday there was like thousands of flights canceled out of Logan and stuff. But this morning mine just got pushed back a little bit because they were just flying all through the night.
Oh, okay.
So look, it was okay.
So you only pushed back a few hours.
Yeah.
Like Michael and Lindsay's flight got canceled by 4 days.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, their Monday flight now comes in Thursday night.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
Yeah, it must be hard for them to have that extra 4 days of vacation.
But no, pretty much every street in Boston yesterday was covered in like that much ice. Just
Good
black
Lord.
ice. Like you can't even see it. Like that's the worst part about it. But and I haven't driven ice in like the longest time. My friends were like, "Hey, come on to the bar and everything." I'm like, "All right." Deal. Just so you guys know, your present plans are going to succeed.
Hey,
Oh.
And that's how you say cucumber in Chinese.
success is a journey, not a destination.
You know what my present plans
Do
are?
you guys know the thing with these? Like the thing?
Hong Say.
The applicable thing that if you add in bed to the end of every
Oh, yeah.
fortune, it works every 100% of the time?
Yeah,
Your
that-
present
absolutely.
plans are going to succeed in bed.
It's true.
Be
A
on the
passionate
alert
new
for a
romance
new
will appear in your
opportunity.
life when you least expect it in bed.
I like Ryan.
What was Ryan's?
Be on the alert for a new opportunity.
In bed.
Success
Success is a journey, not a destination. In bed. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ah, perfect.
A secret admirer will soon send you a sign of affection.
What?
That one gets a little creepy.
Yeah, that
It's
one's a
like,
little bit messed up.
Yeah.
Did you hear mine?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, a passionate new romance will appear in your life, and when you least expect it, in bed.
There you go.
There you go.
It's very similar to
You
mine.
wake up
actually.
like, oh god!
What'd you get for Christmas?
That's a horse
Lil
head.
Jay?
Fucking treadmill. That,
You got a treadmill, like a nice treadmill?
it's a nice
big one,
treadmill.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you take that on the plane?
Yeah. Just stuck it in the overhead.
Okay.
It's a me-sized treadmill, you know? It just folds up in like a little briefcase.
Could we get like a giant hamster ball to put Jeremy in? Just let him run around the office. Is that possible?
I'm all about it, except I know that I'll get real hurt. Because I'm going to
Oh no, it'd be
then
fun.
I'll-
It'd be
and
fun
I'll
until
fall.
we get our hands on it. Then it'll be very, very dangerous. Did you see the video of the guys who were in one of those like inflatable ball things, like somewhere in like the
It was
German
Russia.
Alps?
It
Was
was
it Russia?
Russia, yeah.
And they were in one of those things. They were pushing down like this snow slope, like on top of a mountain, and they ended up like going past where they're supposed to, and just rolled down the mountain.
I got died.
He died.
But,
Yeah,
but I think both of them died.
Dead
right?
as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, because those two guys, and they were
Yeah,
just like
that'll
on
kill
either
you.
end, and just
It was
whipping down the hill.
Aren't they called Zorbs?
Zorb.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a fucking nightmare.
So here's what's wrong with James Cameron.
Speaking of fucking nightmare,
I wanted to watch True Lies last night.
great movie.
Fantastic movie.
Great
You can't find it online.
iTunes, you try it.
I don't have iTunes. I don't have Apple TV.
You should get Apple TV.
It is not on Xbox Video. It is not on Hulu. It is not,
Do you have
not on Netflix. It is not on Amazon. It is not anywhere. I Googled it, and they're like, nah, you just can't stream it.
Have you been at canistream.it?
I think so. I think
Great
that's what
site.
I went to last
yeah,
night.
So you should get like a Chromecast or an Apple TV and just send stuff from your phone to your Apple TV.
Because I
Or a Chromecast.
because we got the studio set up with the 120-inch
Oh, yeah,
projector
yeah.
and all that, and so like every night it's like, now I want to watch old movies. I instead of just like Jessica Jones over and over again, I want to watch like, oh, it'd be great to watch Blank at 120, inches, and that was the thing last night. We spent all night hyping up Millie because Millie just wants to fucking hang out with her friends on Xbox Live. She doesn't want to hang out with us, so we have to make her spend time with us at this point. And last night was like, you're gonna watch this movie, True Lies, with us. You're gonna love it, and. Yeah, we couldn't find it anywhere. So we settled on Splash, which holds up incredibly well.
Really?
Man, is Daryl Hannah fucking beautiful in that movie.
Yeah?
She is so pretty. And John Candy and Eugene Levy are fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
Splash is great.
That was Tom Hanks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
After Splash, I got him to, Millie wouldn't do it, but I got Griffin to watch Tango and Cash.
Nice.
Wow.
Holds up incredibly well.
Let's
In the
see
sense
here.
that is a shitty movie.
That's
But
an awful
super-
movie. I don't
super
think I
fun.
finished that.
I take it back. True Lies is not available on iTunes.
It's not available anywhere.
Wow.
Which is weird because
Why?
Avatar is, most Cameron stuff is, but for some reason True Lies, you can't get it.
Fucking, they put it back in the vault.
Yeah. It's in the Disney Vault.
That's odd.
But it really sucked because I really wanted to watch it and I couldn't.
Great film.
Yeah, it's a fantastic film.
One of the best Schwarzenegger movies. T. Carrere is great in that movie too.
Fucking
She did
Yeah, this was
Wayne's
alright.
World and then she did True Lies and then vanished. And
What's
I think
his
she
face?
did like Celebrity Fit Club or something.
what's his face? Comedic relief in that movie. Tom Arnold.
Yeah, Tom Arnold.
Tom Arnold and Schwarzenegger are really good friends in real life.
Really?
Yeah, and they're super close. They hang out all the time. And Tom Arnold was on Stern not too long ago. I guess by not too long ago, I mean like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And he told this fucking hilarious story after the Schwarzenegger sex scandal, where Tom Arnold and his wife had been trying to have a baby forever, and I think they ended up having to use science to have it happen.
Yeah.
Because he's all
Science.
He's all mushy down there, or something. And so they eventually, she got pregnant and they had their child. So Schwarzenegger was like his first friend to come see the baby in the hospital. And Schwarzenegger comes over and he goes, "Oh man, it's so great. I'm so happy for you, Tom. This is this is as good as it gets. Your child is beautiful. You're gonna love it. I have 3 of my own." And Tom looked at me and goes, "All right, well, 4. Anyway." He's like, "You got me."
Nice. Elijah Dushku is the daughter in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like before she was anyone.
Before she was anyone. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Before she was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
But that's Faith. God, that's a great
She was
movie.
on Buffy?
She was Faith.
Never watched that show.
5 by 5.
Well, you sounded so shocked, and then
Yeah.
we're like, yeah,
What?
but
I mean,
nothing
usually
know.
you're like kind of familiar with the history of some actresses or actors. I mean, I know she was on Dollhouse, even I haven't watched that.
I had a fucking. I don't know why. Because there was a Buffy trivia question. Millie got this trivia game for Christmas. We were playing it on the plane. One side of it is little brainiacs, and the other side is big brainiacs. So there's a grown-up side and a kid side. And I'm playing this game with Millie, and Millie asked me the grown-up questions, and I asked Millie the kid questions. And we're doing this on the plane, and it's really fun and it's cute. And then
Then it got real.
at some
Money
point,
hit the
Griffin
table.
started chiming
Started
in,
winning.
and like it'd be like, name a state that starts with A, and Millie's like, and Griffin's like, Alabama, and she kept doing it, and she kept doing it, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? And I'm like, give the kid a chance to answer, and she's like, getting kind of pissy with me, and then Griffin's like, I want to ask some questions, and she gets it, and she gets the card, and she goes, oh shit. I was like, yeah, you were answering the kids' questions. And she's like, I was so proud of myself. I was like, I never do well in trivia. I'm doing so well. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I kept trying to get you to shut the fuck up, because it's for the 10-year-old.
Yeah.
You're-
It's like when you watch High School Jeopardy and you're like,
Yeah.
I burned through that category. It's like, woo.
States that begin in A's and something you often see on Jeopardy.
she was like, I'm so embarrassed right now. I was like, yeah, I would
Aw.
be a little embarrassed too.
God.
States that start with A.
All right, well, I'm going to get back to work. See you later,
Bye.
guys.
Bye, dude.
I'm taking this with me, though.
Hey, make some Let's Plays while you're gone.
Don't walk
while
into
you're
the
over
camera.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Gang base. Do that
Stay
by
sweet.
Bye. Who was that guy?
Fucking
I'm a steak.
walk over here, hug me like we're friends.
Oh. Man,
One way to finally get Matt to take a shower.
and that's him. He's wearing red, and Matt's wearing green. Like, how do you
I
guys
don't
do that
know.
every
Wow.
single time?
We've instinctively done that
Yeah.
since we started, not even meaning to. I really have no idea how that dumb thing happened. And then you got us the Mario and
Yeah.
Luigi beanies, and that was a whole thing.
Katie
too.
and we found those in Australia, I think, and brought them back for you.
I remember when you told me that, and I was like, "Oh, cool! These are like Australia exclusive." I went to a GameStop, and I saw them just sitting there. I was like, "Yeah, all right, Australia, my ass."
Yeah.
That's like when my dumbass ex-wife decided she wanted to buy a car. I've told the story before, so I don't want to overtell it. But she got tricked into buying. She bought a Toyota Echo, and she got tricked into buying it because the guy told her it was a rare color that you can't get in America, and it was very lucky that they had it. It was seafoam green, and she's telling me the story, and I'm like. She also was able to nail down a 16% interest rate, which I was really
Oh, there you go. That's good.
because she calls
On
me
a
and she says,
car?
I'm buying a car. And I go, do you want me to come down there? And she's like, no, I can do this by myself. I don't need your help. And I'm like, all right. And then she's like, she gets home with it and she goes, 60. I'm like, what's your interest rate? She goes, 16%. Is that good? And I was like, I'm going to fucking kill somebody. So I guess I'm going to kill me.
Yeah.
So I spent a very terse year paying that car off as fast as possible.
Oh.
It was more than a year, a couple years. But, and then she fucking sold it when we got divorced. It was blue booked for $13,000, and she sold it for $3,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good
I'm sorry, I
Lord.
blue booked for 11. Anyway, she was brilliant. But she's like, yeah, and I got this. I locked down the seafoam green color, and I was like, what are you talking about? It's fucking blue. And she's like, no, it's rare. He told me like there's only a handful of these in the States. And I'm like, and you believe this guy? And she's like, yeah, why wouldn't I believe him? At least twice a week for the rest of our marriage, we would drive by a different seafoam green fucking Echo, and I'd be like, wow, there's the other one.
Look at that one.
Wow, they're multiplying.
So
Look,
rare.
there's 2 in the parking lot right now. What are the odds? It's the rarest color in America.
So that marriage didn't last, is what you're saying.
It did not last. It did not last.
That shocks me.
Sadly,
Oh,
it did not
man.
last.
Man.
God.
Seafoam green. I'm still mad about that.
Yeah, you seem a little perturbed.
Well, you know,
16%.
60% interest.
That's one of the best you can get, though. Highest, right?
And I had a great credit rating. I was
being
a
said-
very good credit. Had I bought it, we would have been like in the 1 to 3%
Yeah,
interest rate
yeah.
area at that time of my life.
So 11,000 a few years later, that held up pretty well. Maybe the seafoam protected its value.
Yeah, if only she had sold it for 11,000 instead of selling it for $3,000.
Oh, man. And then he almost lost the house, too, but that was a whole
I
different thing.
did lose the house, but I got it back.
Yeah. I had to pay my homeowner association fee. I had to send that check off. God damn.
Well, be sure to pay it. Pay your homeowner association dues.
Yeah, don't mess around with homeowners.
They will take your house away from you.
Apparently now they can't do that in Texas. At least they have to give you some kind of warning. Like they
well-
have new laws instated.
Well, that's good because
The warning is a brick through your
the
front.
only warning they had to give you back then was they had to post a notice at the tax assessor's office. So if you don't happen to be at the tax assessor's office,
swinging by.
Yeah,
swinging by every once in a while, and you don't see
go
that
every
notice,
morning?
yeah.
Good lord.
I try to make it a point to go once a month now.
Swing by,
in case,
say hello.
yeah. They know me there. I bring Tiff's treats.
Yeah. So what are you doing for New Year's, or what did you do for New Year's?
What will you have
you
done?
do?
for
Yeah,
New
well, yeah,
Year's?
because New Year's
Oh,
was
yeah.
yesterday.
Griffin and I decided to do something really cool that we thought, because we don't really have any plans, and like we had some like parties we could pay a lot of money to go to and do like special events or something, or like I know some asshole was shooting fireworks. There were a couple of opportunities, but we thought neither of us are really feeling it this year, and because we've been both traveling so much, like I think I've traveled like 6 times in the last 6 weeks, so I'm kind of just exhausted. And so we thought, what if we stay home and we host like a kids' New Year's Eve? And so we told all of our friends, hey, just drop your kids off at our house. They can watch movies and stay. You can pick them up after midnight, or they can spend the night and you can pick them up the next day, whatever. And then we'll just have like this huge slumber party for kids. All of our friends were like, no, we're good. Almost every single
That
one
sounds
were like,
amazing.
we already have plans. All right, thanks, but should have told us last week.
Wow.
All right, I'm sorry that I tried to
plan
take
ahead.
your
Yeah.
kids off of your hands for you.
Yeah, on New Year's of all
Yeah.
days.
So
Jesus.
I'm just gonna sit at home and watch movies with Millie,
Wow.
I guess.
All right.
And maybe 1 or 2 kids if they show up.
Now, are you into like the whole like Times Square thing? Like, would you go to New York City?
I
Times
lived
Square,
in New Jersey for 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't go or even consider going once.
Really?
You have to get
would you
there
want
at
to?
like
Yeah, I wouldn't
10
want
in the
to there at
morning,
all.
and you just stand in the cold for fucking the privilege of standing in the cold when the ball drops.
Part of
15
the fun
hours.
for
Yeah.
me is watching the video of all the stupid people who did it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone's like
Why
they're
would
having
I
a
want
great
to be
time.
that people?
They're
See, I think
excited
that-
because they've been doing nothing for the last 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yes,
And they
like
can't-
anything would be exciting.
There's no bathroom. There's probably no food if you're in the middle of the crowd.
Yeah.
Really, all that is just a bunch of people going crazy because all their stuff just backed up into their brain at that point. And
Yeah.
standing there for like 10
You
hours.
guys,
just
you guys have
human
no
sewers.
sense of it, like adventure.
I one time-
I would
I have a sense
absolutely
of
do that.
adventure, but I also have a sense of common sense where I don't want to fucking stand out there.
One
for that
time in your
long.
life,
It's
you can
cold
go
as
celebrate
dicks out there, dude.
brand
Yeah.
new year in New York City in Times
Yeah,
Square.
but see, the thing
That's
is,
not-
Jack, if
they
I-
shoot that. That's where they have like the video, so people at home are watching Times Square, watching the ball drop. To be there would be cool.
But you say like one time in my life I can do that.
yeah,
But I could also just do it next year. I can always just do it next year. I'm not gonna, but I
why
could.
procrastinate
I hear
today?
they'll have great access for my wheelchair when I'm 104.
There you
It
go.
just
Well,
seems
that's
like a
another thing. If I
nightmare.
waited that long, they would let me through right away.
Yeah, you
right?
just
They'd be
right
like,
to the
oh yeah,
front.
you're parallel.
I would
you
totally
can't
do
see
that. I
anything.
would totally do that. Well, I went like I love.
Well, do it then, asshole. Stop talking about
I
it.
want to. I want
Where are you doing tomorrow night? Are you going to New York?
No, I'm not going to New York.
All right.
I'm hosting.
Shit or get
people.
off the pot.
I'm shooting fireworks off. It'd be fun. No, I would totally do that. Like
You're not getting any younger.
Well,
Can't even bend over to tie your shoes, for Christ's sake. Next year, are you going to be able to get on a plane? You're going to be like one of those people that the lady has to push you with a fucking wheelchair.
oh my god.
Up to the fucking
Dude,
gate.
you know what fucking drives me crazy? People who fucking wheel their bags down the aisle of a plane. Pick up your goddamn bag.
Yeah, it's
If
because
your
it,
bag is-
never
yeah.
goes straight,
If
right?
your-
It's like,
it's like hitting everything. Pick up your damn bag. If your bag is too heavy to fucking pick up and hold, it shouldn't be on check. You shouldn't carry on.
lazy cunt of a person.
Absolutely. Just
I agree with
fucking
you.
check your bag, whatever. Just
As-
wait an extra 10 minutes, get your bag, and go.
As someone who now has to fucking travel every week of his life,
Yeah.
that infuriates me.
And also the people who put 2 bags in the overhead, fuck those people. Fuck those
You can
people.
do that?
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, I
They say
think
put
you
one
do.
in the overhead and one underneath the seat in front of you.
That's what I do.
That's
Yeah,
what I do. Or
that's
I have
exactly-
one bag, and I get my book, I get my my iPad, I put it in my seat, and then I put the bag up, and it sits there the rest of the time. And I don't get up. And you also don't piss on a plane. You
Yeah.
just fucking sit in your seat and you don't move.
Absolutely.
No,
I
no.
completely agree.
If
That's
you
okay
want,
to
if you're
pee.
a person who wants to pee on the plane, that's totally fine. Just get a aisle seat.
Yes, get an aisle seat.
You
I
also
always get
need
an aisle
to be
seat.
like Jeremy size because the last 2
That
times
helps
I've
too.
tried, it's been
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't get
you
out.
have to fold into the bathroom.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think gotten
it's
smaller,
like
right?
piss
I think so.
origami.
They've shrunk the bathrooms somehow.
On the planes that are like from the 70s.
Origami.
Well,
Anyway.
Speaking of flights, we're gonna be going to fucking Australia.
Also, don't make a fucking like protective cone around the gate if you're
Oh, yeah.
if you're fucking
They're like,
if you're,
boarding group 1,
tier
and it's
th-
just like,
group
I'm group
3.
5. I better get right up to the fucking gate. It's like, no, no,
And then
no.
get pissy with me when priority access has to like push through you to get
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah, you guys are flying to Australia.
Yeah, you got any tips for long ass flights?
Compression socks. That's
Compression socks.
Absolutely. Like, no,
the first
seriously.
place he went.
That's-
You're really dispelling that I'm old as fuck.
No,
thing.
seriously.
Oh,
Because your legs get sore as shit, and you get that.
They don't. They really don't.
Yeah, it absolutely do.
Not,
mean,
it's
I'm-
not for most
I've
I've flown
people.
to Australia a couple
You're
times.
sitting
I
in
never
one
got-
spot for like 14 hours.
Stand
It's
up,
like,
I
asshole.
flew to Germany. That was fine. I didn't need special
Well, that's
socks.
8 hours. I mean, like flying from Orlando to Seattle is 8 hours. Like, yeah, no, you're gonna be on there for a long time. So,
Right.
and it helps out. I'm just
Be
saying,
on
it
there for
helps
about
out.
15 hours.
15 hours. Well, I already looked up, so I will finally get to see Jurassic World because it's playing on the plane.
Okay.
Shit, I forgot. Spectre, I think.
So
Nice.
much
They're-
stuff is playing.
Oh,
that
the
you will
new,
not be able to watch all the movies.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to fly back too, so I mean.
No, still,
They
there's
stay there.
so much stuff.
Yeah, but most of it was quick.
Are you flying Qantas?
Yes.
Okay,
All right,
that's
then you're
good.
good. You're golden.
That's
Qantas
what I
is
heard.
great.
Qantas
Yeah.
says they have, and it's all like the.
Are you on the same flight as me? 19th?
No, Meg, Gus, and I are going to 17th.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all the movies. I think they're unedited too, right? Like on
That's
Qantas
got
flights?
to be the worst threesome of all time.
What's that?
Meg, Gus, and Ryan. I would not want to see that.
Who would?
All right.
You'd be
Wish I'd-
surprised.
Anyway,
Drink away that.
also,
that-
like watch a movie and then get up and walk around for a little bit. Just get some blood in your legs too. So if you don't want to wear compression socks, which makes
There's
it a
also-
lot
I will
easier.
tell you this, there's
I
also-
fucking hate standing up. In
there's
planes.
also tons of great TV opportunities. They have TV shows and stuff as well. Kind of
Yeah.
like how you guys all watched or like I watched all of True Detective on the flight to Germany.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched episode 1 flying
couldn't do
there,
it,
and then
yeah.
7, or then 2 through 8 on the way back. Completely unedited, by the way. And there's a
Yeah,
lot
why
of
the
nudity
hell?
in True Detective.
Like I watched Kingsman on the flight, and then they edited out the entire church
That
scene,
scene,
and then
yeah.
flipped over to True Detective. It's like, wow, titties and ass. All right, why couldn't I see a murder?
Yeah. Well, you know.
I don't think
it's
I don't think
European.
your shit will be edited on Qantas as well.
Good, because actually not Spectre. I haven't seen Spectre yet, but it's the new Rogue whatever, the Mission Impossible.
Oh, you haven't seen it
Oh,
yet?
that's a
I haven't seen
great.
that
Oh,
yet.
it's fantastic.
I don't get to see movies most of the
Yeah,
time.
it's
hard.
fantastic. You
When-
should instead of playing video games after your kids go to bed, watch a movie.
Well, yeah. that's a good
Didn't even
solution.
argue it. Yeah.
That's what I do. I watched 2 movies last night.
Did you really? Oh yeah.
We
you
talked
did.
about it. Splash and Tango and Cash.
Yeah.
I had an idea. I posited to Griffin that I said, what if when we have movie nights where we watch a double feature, they have to rhyme? And she said I was an idiot. So we're not gonna do that.
I'm trying to think of other movies that
Yeah,
rhyme.
that rhyme, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's pretty challenging.
Color of Money and
Could you do like Splash and then
I don't know, I got
Flash
nothing.
Dance? Is it too much of a stretch?
I think that's too much of a stretch. You could do like True Lies and Lord of the Flies.
there you go.
So at least one
Yeah.
word has
Yeah.
to rhyme.
You could like if Eminem could work it in a rap, I think
Yeah.
you could make it happen. So and that'd
To
be
call
talented.
Eminem every night. Like, all right, so I need 2 movies.
Hey Marshall,
All right, dude.
Marshall. I really, really want to watch True Lies tonight.
Help me.
What else can we do? Oh man.
What else is there to do in Australia? What should I see while I'm there?
What are you going to Sydney, right?
Yes.
So do the Opera House. Just walk by the Opera
Do the
House.
zoo.
Just
It's
walk
pretty cool.
by it. Right?
Well, I mean, you're not,
Opera
going to go
House.
in and see
You're not
the
gonna go
opera.
in.
So
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, check it out. They have there's a bridge, the Harbor Bridge, and you can actually do a thing where you go up to the top of it and you get a really cool view of downtown.
Do that.
Can you like bungee jump?
I don't think from there. I'm sure they have.
Take a
have something
ferry
there.
to what is it, Bondi Beach? or
Bondi
whatever?
Beach.
Bond.
Yeah, it's gonna
What's
be.
special about Bondi
That's
Beach?
where you know
Just
when
like
you,
their big beach.
When you think
It's cool.
of it's like essentially the South.
A lot of
Beach
ass and titties.
of Sydney. It's
All right.
it's like that's where all like the young beautiful people go.
Oh.
And so yeah, go check
to the
that out.
zoo.
Is there like a bouncer that you have to get past to get
You
in?
do.
or-
Yeah. They
There's
check you.
There's like a lot of middle-aged
what's that
people.
place? Is it called King's Cross?
King's Cross is in
train station?
That's in London. That's a
No,
train
I think
station.
there's a place in there's a part of
you're right.
Sydney called King's Cross that's like where all the like bars and druggies and stuff are. And they say it's like dangerous at night, but it's Australia's version of dangerous at night.
Yeah, no,
It's
Which is
not.
more dangerous or
No,
less
no,
dangerous?
much less.
It's just like-
there's
yeah.
no guns in Australia,
really-
so like no one's gonna hold a gun on
Yes,
you.
but
like,
there's snakes.
There's snakes.
But
I mean,
not
they,
in
they
the
might
street.
hold
You
a
can't
box
shoot 'cause
spider
there's
at
no
you.
But
gun.
that's their edgy like New
Lots of
Orleans
shovels.
area
Yeah.
of
Okay.
Sydney.
No, like the last
Check
like,
that out.
The first time I went there, Eric Cherry, who's our contact at Hanabi, the guys who are there are distributors down in Australia. I was talking to him. I was like, "What's the is there any dangerous area here? Like, do I need to worry about anything?" And he's like, "Dude, no. The worst thing you have to worry about is someone maybe pulling a bat on you." And I was like, "A bat?" And he's like,
I don't want to get batted,
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, no one's gonna accidentally hit you with a bat, It's like you have to.
Well, no one's
I'm
really
more
gonna-
worried about someone on purpose hitting you
Well,
with a bat.
still, I don't really think many people are going to accidentally shoot you with a gun in the middle of a street either.
Well, I mean, in an alley though.
We mean an alley.
Like, just don't go in alley.
No one's gonna pull a bat on you in the middle of the street. I mean,
Thanks to HEB,
Like-
they won't be doing it while you're getting your cereal.
that's true.
They just banned concealed carry.
Yeah, an open carry.
Open carry.
Yeah, open carry, which starts today in Texas. Yay! And also, you can, if you have a license, you can wear a gun on University of Texas campus and any other college campus because you want to have a gun at colleges. Anyway, now we're getting into
So
politics.
Jack's getting all
everybody
political.
can
I'm gonna
opt
stop.
out of it, though?
No. So like, you can't. I mean, you can choose to get one if you want, but
No,
you can't.
businesses, though.
I think so. I think private property they can say no, which HEB is private property. But University of Texas or any colleges are public land, public campus, so they can't say no. They can have areas that are you can't have weapons, but if you want to walk around the South Mall with a gun on your hip, you're more than welcome to now.
The guys that are cleaning out the fridge tomorrow.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
Well, I got to go in there. And,
I just walked in on an intense debate about the fridge state. Actually, there was two people standing outside the fridge going, "Look at this! There's empty Tupperware in here. Why is there? It's so inconsiderate. I'm just gonna take it out. I'm just gonna take it out." And they just take the Tupperware, throw it on. That was just so rude. And then-
I remember the debate
And then they hugged it
about
out.
whether we could afford to buy that fridge or not.
oh yeah.
And then
How long has that fridge been around?
we've had it since downtown.
Yeah.
So it's been 3 offices old.
Wow.
And we had to carry it up the stairs.
I wasn't there for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That was just before I got there, I think.
It's very nice. Got French doors.
Yeah.
Remember when we were in the back office? When Achievement Hunter was that back room of Congress, and we had to have the air conditioner.
Well, that was
like,
Achievement Hunter / RVB.
Yeah, we had like the plug-in air conditioner because we couldn't get
Because
heat
the air
back there,
conditioner,
or the
yeah,
air conditioner
air
died.
conditioner died.
And then also the air conditioner died and poured water all over our servers.
Yeah,
Because we had that, we literally had like the water drainage right on top of our main servers, and it just broke and spilled all over it.
That building got bulldozed.
Yep, that building is no longer
No
there.
longer with us.
It's kind of sad. It's going to be cool to see a new building there because I love seeing new buildings, new high rises. But it's kind of like, oh, it's a piece of history gone.
I counted 27 cranes downtown the other day.
Jesus Christ,
That's
that
awesome.
is awesome.
It's fucking great.
At what point are they just going to shut off traffic access to downtown? though?
Well, there's
You
not
just
gonna be-
can't-
They damn near
there's no
have,
point.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
there's no-
impossible to get around.
Yeah, there's no parking downtown anywhere. Now. Like I saw a photo recently of downtown Austin. It was like from one of the towers on Congress looking south, and it was just like parking lot after parking lot after parking lot and street parking. And it's like,
Man,
oh, that would have been so nice.
when I first started coming to Austin in like '94, we'd go to bars or like clubs at night. You know,
Like
I'm
park
gonna go
on
see a
6th
band
Street?
play.
Yeah.
You could go to be like, what bar should we meet at? Like, let's meet at this bar, and like that's the most popular bar in Austin on a Friday night at 11 o'clock. All right, cool. And you would park in front of it.
Yeah. Like, let's go to Emo's. Okay, park in front of Emo's.
Yeah.
Let's go
It's
in.
like it was a
Steamboat or
totally
something.
different world back then.
How things have changed.
Salad days.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like so weird to me. Just because where I'm from, I can just go everywhere I want to go. Park
Yeah.
right
Where
there.
is there to go?
That's the thing. There's nowhere to go. But that's so weird here, where I have to like find a spot to park like 3 blocks away.
I don't
and
go
then
west of the
walk
interstate
to it.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't
It's
really
just-
go that way either.
It's just such a pain in the ass.
Well, it's sad.
Even Millie had hip hop dance classes for about 2 months at the Austin ballet school, the Austin
Oh
Ballet
yeah,
Center,
over
like
by,
at
over
Third
by
and-
the Austin Music Hall.
yeah, right. Well, which is
what
gone.
used to be
It
there,
used to be
yeah.
the Austin Music Hall. So which is a really cool building and really cool setup. And so she would have them every Saturday at like noon, and I drove her once, and then from that point on, we Ubered to ballet every Saturday and Ubered home because it was so much easier than trying to deal with the construction and
Yeah.
parking over there. Because it's also right next to the farmer's market, and there's like a billion fucking things going on. And it's like we could Uber there, or we could park 3 blocks away from my house and then walk 7 miles there.
And pay $20.
And pay
too.
$20 a day, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy the amount of construction happening in Austin right now. Like Seaholm's almost done. Have you seen that? Mm-hmm. That's cool. Can we talk about Seaholm? Like what almost happened with us there?
I mean, I guess we could.
Yeah. So we almost got a floor of Seaholm.
We looked at when we were moving into this building, Seaholm was one of the places that we looked at.
That
What's
was
Seaholm?
Seaholm is the old power plant on Congress Ave.
It's
or
where
Chavez.
I proposed to Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why we have these lightning bolt tattoos.
So now there's so Seaholm is an old power plant that now they gutted it and they've built up offices inside of it. But the Trader Joe's is over there and they built a condo behind it.
It used to be.
and-
It was empty for a really long time while the city tried to figure out what to do with it, and they would do stuff like have secret shows at South by there. Like Jay-Z played there.
Jay-Z and Kanye played there one year.
They would do
Okay.
really cool stuff like that. I never once got to go in it.
Yeah.
I wondered.
I heard it was awesome.
I was really curious why you proposed to Griffin in an abandoned building.
Outside.
Really?
I mean,
Are you really that
The
surprised?
aesthetic is
Oh,
what
yeah,
it's
I
like.
mean, you gotta-
Of all
come on.
people? Oh, all right.
It's a cool building.
Did you have a ring when you proposed? No. No. Okay, it was one of those like spur of the moment.
Well, you guys
things.
don't have rings, right? You have
No, we
tattoos.
don't have rings. We just have these
Tattoos.
wedding tattoos. We did, but they were in our safe that got stolen.
Oh, that
so
sucks.
back in the day, so just never replaced them because we didn't wear them anyway.
There you go.
It's fair.
Matt, where's your ring?
I'm not married, so
Do you envision a point in your life in the future where you're married and happy?
maybe married.
Excellent. Do you think?
Look,
you
it's
think
best not to
there
drink
is
too
a?
hot.
Yeah, exactly.
You think
So
there's
lowball it.
a woman or a man, I guess, out there with enough issues?
Dude, I'm hoping I find a woman
With a
enough-
bar low enough.
issues that have,
Okay.
like I'm dating someone right now, and she seems the right amount of crazy. But,
She's lovely, by the way.
yeah,
I like
she's
your
nice.
girlfriend very much.
Thanks.
Yeah, she's very cool.
I don't
could
like
do
that she
way
gives
better.
you like more
Yeah.
ammo to make fun of me.
I do like that
Yeah,
a
so
lot.
I don't like it at all.
I wish you'd bring her by more often.
There's a reason she doesn't come in that frequently.
That should be like a new hire thing for Achievement Hunters. Like, here's a portfolio of all the shit you can make fun of me for.
Yeah.
like I was a Yu-Gi-Oh master when I was in
Oh,
high school.
I recommend
Like,
that
Right,
right
peel
there.
that back, right? You,
Yeah,
like,
but
you
it's
wanna-
like you'd always like have to have like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this.
It is
in
fun.
2
It
we
is
have
fun to
Sunday
peel back
driving.
naturally, like with the gnome shit,
Yeah.
or like him, the Yu-Gi-Oh thing turning into the Pokemon World Championship
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
like just like peeling back that onion
And
slowly.
we have a piano
like-
thing now too. Apparently
Yeah.
he was gonna be a concert pianist.
Yeah,
And then he hit
I
a girl
felt
with a
really, felt really bad when I went to the UK with you, and there was a taxi ride where it's just like 2 hours of you talking to me about shit like that.
Yeah.
And you just being like sitting there like, so what's this? Tell me about this.
He's just logging it away.
Yeah,
That's
and
all
I'm
he's
like-
doing.
I'm sitting there like, do I talk? Do I actually tell you anything, or do I just like kind of sit here?
No,
and,
you
know,
bared your little soul, buddy.
I shouldn't have done that.
It was a 2-hour
That
taxi
was a
ride.
big mistake.
It was
Yeah.
the most entertaining 2 hours of my life, and I honestly believe that. I heard so much about and from Matt Bragg in that 2-hour taxi
Is
ride.
it time to Sunday driving it?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Maybe we should Sunday
in
drive.
a long time.
Yeah, the
we're
audience
just
is
asking,
super.
yeah.
We should
Super
take the
excited
yacht
about
out.
They were
that
like,
should be the next Sunday driving.
Well, you
Well,
can't
you
really
can't
drive
do
on the yacht.
Well, we could. The yacht.
You
could
could
be the
just drive
destination.
around the yacht.
Well,
on,
you
like, a
can.
go-kart
Yeah, we
or
can do
something.
that, or we can just move it every couple minutes. For
Yeah,
$20,000.
for 25 grand. Yeah. That's a good. That's a point.
Yeah,
I wonder if it take. We haven't even tried. What does it take everybody on the boat with you, or does it just drop them in the ocean?
I don't know. Or does it just does it physically move, or does it just
We don't know.
cut screen
test
to
that.
a new?
That's- yeah.
We should test
we
that.
haven't done anything with that yacht yet. So
No, we haven't.
That was what $100 million. How much was it?
No, it was 10. It was right. It was 9.7 $9.75 million.
Do you
So
think?
9.75.
I maxed out the most expensive version of everything on
Wow.
the yacht for Let's Plays.
So if it does move, do you think
Yeah.
you could do like a heist where you have it moving around the map the whole time?
I mean,
Just have to-
very expensively. You'd burn through all of your profits very quickly. But I think there's like 12 spots you can move it to.
That's always been
cool.
a big
And
concern
they're 25
for
grand
heists,
apiece.
by the way.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Pricey.
Profitability.
We're due a heist. I think it's time for Jeremy's heist. And Gavin says he has an idea for a heist.
Gavin
too,
wants to do
right?
another heist, yeah.
Yeah, heists are fun, man.
I have an idea for a heist as well, or at least a choke point for a heist
Yeah.
with a thing. And then, man, I gotta say, Rockstar's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lately, they've been firing.
They are just
yeah.
firing on all cylinders.
they're like all
we
big
need
game
to sit
types.
down. We haven't even played that new Christmas game type, the Beast versus Slasher, which is you can
We
jump,
can, like,
over
jump over
buildings and
buildings,
yeah.
shit. Yeah,
Like, that's really cool.
yeah, and like it's fucking awesome.
Is it still snowing in Liberty City, or is it?
No,
No.
I built a
Not Liberty City.
a new things to do. Listen,
Los Santos.
I built a new things to do Monday. It took me like 4 hours to build it. It was one of those great days when like if nobody comes into work, it's actually kind of a cool thing because I don't have to I can just fuck around and I spend like I can actually spend like 4 or 5 hours making something, and I spent like 4 hours making this thing that Ryan helped me with that I think is going to be a really good things to do. It's kind of like Zap Maze, but It's a capture mode.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
We just need 6 people.
It's fun to actually sit down and build
come to
stuff.
work.
Like I spent most of yesterday building something that will show up in Minecraft at some point.
Yeah.
And I started working on something, and I've got a whole lot more I've tried to figure out. Actually, I should talk to you about some ideas. I
Oh
have.
man, I have something I want to build in Minecraft too, but I want to build an Achievement City, and Achievement City's stuck on your Xbox. We can't
Yeah,
get it
yeah,
off.
that sucks. Because if I want to play anything, or if you want to play Minecraft, you have to
I
go-
don't build in Minecraft all the time because I feel guilty knocking you off of Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed or whatever the fuck it is you're doing.
just beat the
I wanna build
Jack the
a-
Ripper DLC. It's really
I want
really
to build
cool
a Things
DLC.
to Do, which is like a Slime Block Mountain, and it's like a race to
Oh,
get
yeah, have it
from
bounce,
one end.
like,
Yeah,
since it
bounce.
bounces. Yeah, it'd be
You would
cool.
have like lava traps and stuff,
Yeah.
and have like the 6 people. It'd take like 5 minutes, but
Yeah, there's
just
like-
do like
There's
like
so
there
much
and
of that
back.
new update that
Yeah,
we can do.
it's the biggest update
Yeah.
they've ever had.
Yeah.
It's installed on your external hard drive, right? Can't you just move it over?
I don't know if it is. That might actually be
I don't think
internal
it
'cause
is.
We
it's so
tried.
old.
We tried to
tried
do
that.
that when it originally fucked up, and
Yeah,
we
and it didn't
never
work.
really had it.
It didn't go
work
good.
at all.
So it was the water, and yeah, it was the water over Gavin's house initially fucked up everything. So we
Yes.
cleared that out, and then we cleared out the water in your house.
Leaky
and
ceiling.
It's
Oh,
made
actually, we
everything
didn't- yeah.
super fast now, right?
But it still crashes just as much, and we're gonna have to disable Plan G.
yeah,
I
yeah,
just need to
we-
get in there and do it.
we
'cause
both-
Jeremy
it's,
can't stop blowing it
yeah,
up.
every
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
time.
God
We're gonna-
damn it,
And
Jeremy.
I keep. So I have you fuckers put obsidian around my entire house, which is awesome. And I like every time we start a Let's Play, if it's in creative mode, I'm ecstatic because I can go up to the top and start like picking away at it and try to clear it out. And then like every time, like
Invariably.
I uncovered my entire head in the last Let's Play we did. And I was like, okay, I'm getting somewhere. And then Jeremy blew up Plan G, and we couldn't use it anymore. So we have to start all over again.
Man,
It's
can I
like, I've
say-
done that so many times where I've cleared out so much stuff, and then it's like, oh yeah, we can't use the save.
I was reading another thread the other day, this week, about how we're out of ideas in Minecraft again.
Yeah.
My favorite thread to read. I think the last 6 months of Minecraft has been pretty fucking
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
personally.
No, yeah, it's
But
been great.
and we have tons of ideas. And people say we're tired of playing that game. I the other day sat home with Millie and spent almost 6 hours playing Minecraft.
Wow.
That game is just, I don't know why people think, at least me personally, I'm invigorated by all the changes that they've made.
Yeah.
I spent out of that 6 hours, almost 6 hours, we were playing Minecraft the other day when we could have been at a park throwing a frisbee or something. I spent that entire time very happily just building an interstate system from neighborhood to neighborhood because Millie and I are
that's cool.
building this neighborhood,
Yeah.
and it was like the most zen, fun, relaxing, awesome time.
Well, we never play Minecraft.
Yeah.
In Minecraft.
No, you're always doing something specific in the
Yeah.
game.
We just did it in 1.8.8. We cleared out that
Yeah.
Sorta.
thing.
That game is fun, dude.
It
It's
is
so
fun.
well done, and I'm excited now. I have a 4-year-old nephew who's now getting into Minecraft, and like he recognizes that I understand how it works, and he's like super jazzed. And so it's kind of cool to be like, oh, let's play some Minecraft, and he'll go build stuff, and then I'll go over and like make it cool, or like I'll add stuff to it. And he's always like, it's like building Legos, you know? It's like
Yeah.
Legos you don't have to step on barefoot, you know? It's like
Yeah.
you can actually go and have a fun time with
You
it.
don't have to. You still can if you want to.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
You know, shatter the disc and step
Yeah.
on it.
It's such a part of my daughter's life that we're at a phase now where like I go to her for advice.
No, no.
Yeah, or she teaches me stuff about Minecraft
Yeah.
that I just didn't know.
A buddy of mine, his daughter is like, she's like 8 or 9, and I like a friend of mine I've known since I was 3. Like this, my oldest friend in the on the universe or in the universe. And his daughter like made us a Christmas card, like made Katie and I a Christmas card, and had an Enderman on the front with like a Santa cap. And I was like, oh, it's a cute Enderman, and she like her eyes got huge. She's like, how did he know what it was? And I was like, oh yeah, no, I and, like apparently I was the only person who recognized what it was. I
got an idea.
That's really sweet. You
My,
got an idea?
Eli's fucking over it. He doesn't
Really?
give a shit about Minecraft anymore.
What's he playing?
Guacamole.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a cool game.
That's
he
a,
good
that's
at
a
it?
fun game, yeah.
He's pretty good.
How old is he? Like 4?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. That game's hard.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we play it co-op, so like any jump he can't make, he just goes in the bubble and
Yeah.
comes with me. But
That's cool.
Yeah, I enjoy Minecraft for like the first like month or two after a new update, and then after that I've been playing it for so long
I don't
I
think
get out
I
of it.
could ever get bored of it. It's just like, I mean, I guess if you do get bored of it, it's just because you have a lack of imagination.
yeah. That's
it's really your fault.
And, well, it's just like
not
I play
Minecraft's
it.
fault.
I play it so much, and then it's like I get really excited about one project, and then like a month or two in the project, I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to.
Should you talk about your Zelda thing?
I mean, now probably.
How are you gonna finish it?
So I'm rebuilding like all of the original Legend of Zelda from the NES,
Wow.
and I'm on the 5th dungeon still. I think I was on the 4th when I started working here.
He was on the 4th when he started
Yeah.
working there.
but
It is fucking massive.
yeah,
Jesus.
it
It
like
is-
takes up basically half of a map.
What platform? You
It
doing
makes
this on?
Legends of the
It
Hidden
started on
Temple
the
like a
360.
postage stamp.
It started on the 360.
I'm keeping it on the 360 so we can transfer it. So there doesn't have to be like extra people just
Why
sitting in
wouldn't
the
you
game.
done this on the PC though?
Because my computer at home is not nearly as good as the computer here.
Minecraft takes nothing to run though.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
shitty.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
really?
awful. Yeah,
Terribly
I mean, it was
optimized.
built on like Java code.
Well, the other thing is like, unless you're using mods, like standard vanilla Minecraft is just shit for PC in my opinion, because you like in creative mode float around and it's all floaty and weird. So unless you're using a mod, there's no real reason to use the PC.
Well, except for the faster build tools and the
Well, that's what I'm
easier
saying.
to transfer it to
Oh,
other
man.
people.
Kid,
and-
I won't argue that one. That one's
Yeah, I
it's
mean, how are
way
you gonna
easier.
give it to anybody?
That's why it's on the 360 still.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you something that's cool.
Okay.
So when we hired you,
Uh-huh.
about it was that like a year and a half ago. It
Yeah, around there.
was like July of.
Yeah, like July of. Yeah, so it's
I'm very
year and a
excited
half.
about this. You and Jeremy and Gavin and I sat down at a place and we had drinks.
We did.
And Gavin and I gave you our plan for Minecraft. Showed you our plan for Minecraft.
Yeah.
And all the things that we wanted to build on the Xbox One and what we wanted to do with the world. And we have done zero
We
of
have
those
done
things.
none.
Zero of those things because it hasn't been possible. Now, if you could transfer saves, then you could be working on shit at home.
Yeah.
But I need my Xbox Live.
Yeah, I
on
know
nights
you
and
do.
weekends.
I understand.
So it makes it difficult. But I'm going to be in Australia for 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
or a week or whatever, and you will have full access to my account, and you can start building some of that stuff.
Yeah, okay.
in
I'm
the
very, very.
in the
These are ideas
15
we've had for the
minutes
last.
Achievement City will run.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Like,
can
I've
run
got-
These
I
are
gotta
ideas
get,
we've
like,
had for the
little
last
tiny
year and a
bubbles.
half, or actually probably the last 2 years.
That was the thing,
That Gavin
like-
and I had planned out that we were excited for you guys to build, and now we're finally
Do
going
you
to
have
get
any
to.
contacts at this point? Can we reach out to somebody and like send them that save file? Like, for the love of God, can you make?
How
this
do you
run
send us
for
a save
20
file?
minutes?
I have a
Like,
question for. sorry.
Really
Let him
quick, like,
finish.
when we did that and had all those ideas at that like little meeting, I never thought, because this is before you'd like confirmed we were gonna even be there, like and be here forever.
Yeah.
I never thought we would be the one building those. I just thought you'd be doing it.
No.
That's why I was
mistake.
like, yeah, dream big, put like a dinosaur there, do all that.
Well, I
stuff.
should
No, it's okay.
I got a question for you, Minecraft question. If I make a rail that's like a P shape, so like essentially you start at the bottom of the P and it goes up and then loops around, can you make it where it ends up becoming a continuous loop? Like, can you start on one spot and end up where it's like it looped in?
You can. I think you have to have like a switch to like activate the rail to turn.
Oh, okay.
And then it'll be a.
Is
Okay.
has that made it to the
Yeah.
console version? Okay, yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
I did that with that Donkey Kong map I made like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because that was what determined whether or not the barrel would go down a ladder. It was if a villager was standing on a pressure plate and it just flipped the little piece of rail. So
Cool. Yeah, I gotta mess with some stuff. I have some ideas I want to do and give some Minecraft Let's Play.
okay.
So
For what?
man.
What's the Minecraft Let's Play?
I don't want to say it,
Why
Jeff.
don't we just say
It
it?
could be a spoiler.
Rip the Band-Aid off now.
Nah.
I don't know why. People just be all excited about it. They're
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Do we want to say it?
I don't care. It's not a secret.
All right. So there's never been a King Jack, but there's going to be essentially a King Jack.
Well, there's King Jack and GT.
People are tired of
Yeah.
waiting for me. 'cause
Yeah. So
I'm
Ryan
lazy.
can't come up with any ideas, so I'm going to take over and run
I'm
one.
waiting for Minecraft to catch up to my evil visions.
I was
Well,
actually
you've
thinking
been
about.
king like 2 times now, right?
I was
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
thinking about building. I can't do it in Achievement City because I can't rebuild the biomes. But I'll probably make a 1.8.8 appreciation
Yeah.
Let's Play.
Uh-huh.
I'll
You
probably
can-
do it in
you
that
can
world.
rebuild the biomes.
Yeah.
Why?
No, just do it. Just
No,
you build
dude.
it. It's fine.
Dude,
I'm not gonna do that. There's shit out there.
I want to have like Achievement City 2.0 where it's just like we start a fresh brand new map,
But,
and
like-
it's like the first 3 episodes are us building our houses, and then it's just like let's go from there and like rebuild a fresh whole new world.
The
We
thing
kinda
with
need
that-
to.
I
Yeah.
mean, like the only thing with that is like then whenever a new update comes out that changes it, you want to do that again.
But we're 3 years removed from when we started playing it. I mean, like at
That's
this
not
point,
true.
it's
I
just
just
like
want it to work.
yeah.
That's
That's all I care about. We can't make it through an hour Let's Play
Well,
without
like
crashing twice.
that's been happening lately, just in creative mode. Like on that mini game map I have, it's just been crashing every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of that is just dragging a save file through so many updates.
I don't know.
I wonder.
don't know, dude.
It'd be cool if there was some way you could make like a dedicated server for Minecraft on the console, where it's
Yeah.
just like if I wanted to log in, like you give everyone in Achievement Hunter gets like their own map, where it's like here's like like Gavin has a section, Jack, Jeff, Ryan, like everyone has their own section, and then we can log in whenever we want and just build shit on our little section of the
It's
map.
funny. Ark Survival is the first time I've ever seen a game that you
Yeah.
could make a dedicated server on a console.
Oh really?
So it's a thing that could be done.
I mean, I think it'd be cool because then like if I had an idea for like we could do a Let's Play in this, I could just log into the Achievement City server and then it's like build up my own shit, and then it's like, all right, and then like, hey, I built something this weekend, and like everyone can jump in, and it's all this one, world. So
Yeah.
That's
That would
not
be
a
good.
terrible idea.
it'd be
Well,
pretty
it
cool.
doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's the problem. And like unless we play it on PC, we can't do that. So
Well, that's saying, I wish that we
You're
could
right.
get that because that would
I just-
absolutely make my job way
Are you
easier.
getting-
All these ideas are great for you guys that didn't put the 10 billion hours into making Achievement
well,
City.
no, we can't do that on the console. That's the problem. So
We got posters
It's
and
great.
shirts
No, I
and
mean
shit.
we
Yeah.
save it. We put it on the wall. It's
Yeah.
like we gild it.
The problem with that is just that we'll have to do it again the next time there's a big update.
we can do like
Yeah.
Plan
Yeah,
E,
but until then
and
it
just
won't
everything gets blown up.
crash.
So you wait. So it crashes for 5
Well,
minutes.
what we could do,
That gets fixed in editing.
They could restart. Then we could go like to a really far corner and just rebuild all of Achievement City.
Yeah.
And that's like a whole Let's Play. Find Achievement City.
Oh, dude,
That's-
that's
that's-
actually not a bad idea.
That's
Yeah.
job security for you, my friend.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually
I
kind
hate
of cool.
that I said it now.
We could like,
Yeah,
we
it
start a
means I
brand
have
new
to do
world, and then you have to like the first episode is us finding Achievement City.
I don't
That's
wanna do
actually a really clever idea.
Damn.
Good, man, you should get on that.
Now that reminds me, we need to do Nega Tower.
that. Yeah, we do. We
Mega
still
Tower
have to do.
2?
We've never done Nega Tower.
There's
Yeah,
like
we have.
there's a few
Yeah, we
things
did.
that we've got. That
What have we done that was Nega Tower?
It was
Well, it was part of
Monopoly, right?
No, it was part of Dig Down, right? Because you could find a
Oh,
piece of the
yeah.
Nega Tower.
Oh, I'm sorry. Different thing.
Nega Digs.
Nega Dig is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Oh,
I think
okay.
the Nega Tower's in that too. I don't know. We
Yeah.
were because it was right after. it was
Nega
made, so
Tower
we were
was
all
from
on top of
the. What was the name of that Let's Play? Where I created it, where we were in the secret area with the
it.
skull
With
on
the
the
skull.
ground.
Yeah,
I thought it was not Monopoly. It
No,
was,
that's where we created the Nega Tower, and
It was a competition, right?
It was a competition.
You had to fight.
You had the 3 door, like what's behind the 3 doors. It was like a Monty let's make a deal type thing.
Yeah.
What was that called?
Was it Let's Make a Deal?
Enter the Nega Towers.
Enter the
Yeah,
Nega Tower.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
That's,
used the Nega Tower that much.
I was thinking of using it for King Jack.
Do it.
Because since I didn't earn it. So
Aw.
instead of winning, it's basically you're trying not to lose. So it's like you get knocked out by getting more pieces of it.
Yeah, that'd
So-
actually be a really good way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
So-
I win that, does that mean I'm uncrowned?
I don't know. I got to keep the crown and become king. That's actually not a bad idea. Like you would be my avatar in the game. So if you win, I win actually. So the object is to get Ryan to not lose. So anyway, yeah. So essentially, what I had to do was I had to rebuild the king area. So I rebuilt it by watching old videos, like in a whole new
We
map.
have the map.
I don't know why you just don't do it in Achievement
No,
City.
because I have to log in as Jeff, and I don't want to do that. I'll
Just
do it
take
on my own.
screenshots. Just log in as Jeff. Get a,
Oh, I'll
a
do
top
that.
down. Get a
Yeah.
Done.
It's already done. I mean, like, it was gonna take me the same amount of time. Anyway. It's done.
And now when it looks wrong, everyone knows why.
It's damn near spot on. There's a couple things for some reason. One thing's a
wrong.
little off, but
There'll be that one guy
green-
in the comments who's like, no, that was 15 blocks, not 16.
Exactly.
Why'd you do that?
I like that too. That idea of you having to faithfully recreate it because no effort went into creating it.
No, yeah.
It was just like, let's just
Slap
build a
together.
Well,
room.
no, it's like that took me like 3 hours to rebuild that whole thing, like kind of for like visual look.
It's a chair
How
and
does
4
How
walls.
does that make you
It's because he
feel,
kept
too?
watching the Let's Plays to get the dimensions on it. He
And
would
but
like
no-
play through it for a little while, like, oh, okay.
But the crazy thing is, we have fans that have rebuilt all of
Yes.
Achievement City and everything. And
Why don't you open it on the PC version? We've got Achievement City in that too.
That sounds like work. It's
less
done.
work than you were doing.
Exactly. It's a lot less.
done. So anyway,
It doesn't make sense.
The
So-
Achievement Hunter ethos is work harder, not smarter, Ryan.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, why do something simple when you can do it really, really difficult? You know?
Man, I'm excited about next year.
Yeah.
And we just have so much cool stuff coming up. I wish I could talk about some of it, but I can't.
Okay.
So fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys.
gonna be a good year.
Hi, audience. Yeah.
2016 is
Well,
gonna be the. What was 2013 was Stop the Bullying? Was that 2012?
No, that was 2013.
And then 2014 was
Well,
Start the Bullying.
Yeah.
And then we didn't really have a 2015 thing,
Wow.
did we?
Yeah.
It was
It was move offices multiple times.
the death of Ray, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
So what is 2016?
2016 is the year of Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
The year of
Ascension.
Achievement Hunter, subtitle Fuck Funhouse.
They'll be gone by
seriously,
next
those
year.
guys are
Yeah,
great.
no, seriously, great dudes, total
Love
assholes,
Love
great
to death.
dudes,
Salt of the earth.
super idiots.
Definitely
great dudes.
support them almost as much as you support
So
us.
stupid.
Salt of
Great
the
guys.
earth. Something that stops other things from growing forever.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's been scientific with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good year, I think. We already have some fun stuff planned. More age adventures or adventures.
Yeah, we're doing a much more like non-video game related travel stuff.
Yeah.
Like we're going to the plan.
places.
I'm thinking, what can we say we're going to?
The plan. We're hopefully going to Taiwan.
You guys going to Australia?
We're going to Australia.
Yeah.
That's some stuff there. Hopefully, we're going to Taiwan in April.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go in December, but
Supposed to go in December, and
we
then
canceled
January,
the
and then
trip.
February.
We canceled the trip because we just didn't have the time.
The one they wanted us to go in January during the 1 week that we had everyone in the office.
Yeah, that was impossible.
So I was like, no, we can't do that.
So maybe another European trip.
Another European trip.
Then
they said they
then
want us there
another
whenever.
Asian trip.
Another Asian
In
trip.
addition to Taiwan, and all of that before May. I have no idea what comes after that.
We're all going to
Hopefully
get
it
platinum
won't.
on American if we can.
Dude,
That should be in our rider.
So close to platinum right now. I'm gonna buy it.
That should be in our rider. Just be like, oh yeah, if you fly us, you have to fly us American,
Yeah.
just so we can get our.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I got that under control.
Just get our points.
tons of travel and tons of cool
Yeah,
stuff.
we got
tons
some-
of cool collaborations in 2016.
Yeah, cool collaborate. We've got something that we haven't. We're still working on right now that could be really, really cool for Achievement Hunter and for Rooster Teeth. That is something that we're involved with. I can't be any less vague than that.
Do I know about it?
It's the contract thing that we're working on right now.
Oh, we got
Can't be
lots
less
of.
vague?
All right, yeah.
I
Lots
guess I
of,
could be
lots,
more
of, lots of
vague,
cool
yeah.
stuff coming up. Hopefully more Let's Play stuff, like Let's Play Live stuff. in
Yeah,
2016.
Let's Play Live apparently is
Still
back in the
Well,
works.
we'll see. Working on it.
Or so some sort of combination of Let's Play Live and like the Dude Soup Live, something kind of in a middle ground between all that. RTX this year is going to be big. We're working on we're already,
huge, as Donald Trump would say, huge.
yeah, we're already talking about the Achievement Hunter Lounge, which last year was a little bit rough. So this year we're really going to focus on it and make it something
Jack-
really, really cool and unique.
Jack,
What?
What?
never mind.
No, come
I was gonna
on.
make a joke, but it's fine. The joke would be a spoiler. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna-
But yeah,
I don't
so
wanna
the
spoil
Achievement Hunter Lounge is going to be like even more badass this year. We have two ideas, both floated out there, both really, really cool ideas, and it all comes down to budget. But either way, it's going to be really, really badass.
So is this
It is January 1st
2016? This
today.
January, yeah.
Yeah.
So lots of cool stuff to be excited about this year with Achievement Hunter specifically. Rooster Teeth not so much.
Yeah. Funhouse? No, those guys. Fuck those guys. Yeah,
They had their year last year when they got to be born.
yeah,
that
that's
was
true.
it.
Yeah. There's a lot more of us crushing them in Siege.
Dude, I want to play more Siege. I have hardly played any of it
Dude,
since it came
we-
out.
I keep trying to play it.
Yeah,
I'm not good.
Dude,
Here's the-
Terrorist Hunt is fucking serious in this one.
Here's the problem. Gems of War. I played the game for like 2 hours at work. Yes, the day before yesterday, and then I
Yeah.
went home and I played it for 6 hours straight at
Yeah.
home.
Have you been playing Siege at all?
No. See, I played that one time with you guys,
Okay.
and I got my ass handed to me so badly.
So
I was
good.
just like, well,
We
this
can
is
to-
probably not a game.
we can
I
totally
I
should-
had to
play
proof
today.
that video, and it was embarrassing. I have
Yeah.
to say, I wasn't in it. Jeremy wasn't in it.
Was it the Age versus the World one?
Yes.
Yeah, the one that just went up. Yeah, that
and
was.
we were all rookies.
Dude,
Oh,
Yeah, well, look,
that was
the
gross.
gen-
towards
Yes.
the end, I know there's no video for me, but towards the
Yeah.
end, I started to kind of do okay, where I killed like 3 people. And
Dude.
then, like, some dude came down, stuck his head down, looked at me, shot me in the face, and went, whoop, right back up. I was like, all right,
We've
well.
been playing Terrorist Hunt in Siege. Like, we've made, like, I think 3 episodes. And the last one we did made all of them worth it. Now it's just like, I want to go back and keep playing.
Which one?
We finally won one.
Yeah, that's the thing. We won.
Is that like the 6th one you've done?
I think
Yeah.
Because I've done 3, and then you guys did like 3 without me. When I was
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
town.
And it took us that long to get to a point where we actually beat a terrorist hunt on realistic. And
Which was
man,
pissing me off, by the way, because we tried to do the fucking thing where you can load the map that you want, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, wouldn't
Right.
load the right map. So we played another map
Refused.
and we beat it though. So
Yeah.
it took us a long damn time. But man, the exhilaration of beating it at the end was very, very exciting. I won't spoil it, but it was good to finally
I
complete
look
one.
forward to watching that.
So, man,
Oh, dude, you know what else we did?
What else
This
did we
video's
do?
not out. But day before yesterday, the gents played Rocket League.
oh
Yeah.
We had
yeah,
Achievement Hunter versus the World in Rocket League.
yeah.
We're phenomenal.
Yeah, we played
Who
the
knew?
new
Who
puck
knew?
mode,
That
like
game's
the
really
the
It is
Christmas mode they
great.
have right now. That game is awesome. We got the
Oh.
flags going. It's awesome.
I feel like this is starting to wind up at barely an hour and a half.
Or
in.
wind down, or
Or wind. No, we're
you
winding
drink
up.
some
We're about to
entry.
get going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
let's
we're
do
about to
it.
get-
Just
I
turn
feel
it on.
like we're warmed up. We can start the podcast now.
Yeah, okay.
I agree.
No, I feel like I should mention. People have been asking about we had that contest to let people vote on what sports league they wanted us to
Oh,
do
yeah.
a series of Let's Plays.
Have we not talked about that?
I don't think so, or not in any official capacity. We wanted to do it in December, but logistically it was impossible with travel and holidays and just trying to get ahead for the holidays and for travel. So we are going to start it in January, and it'll be NHL 2016. And we're
Yay.
gonna do.
Oh, awesome.
I need to tell Steffi to do it, but to build the league and the schedule.
Okay.
We'll have 2 leagues. There'll be 4 teams in each league, and then each team will play 6 games. And then
Did we announce we're playing NHL? I think we
Yeah,
announced
we
we're
announced we're
playing.
playing
Okay,
NHL.
yeah.
We just said, hey, we're going to do this, and then we
How
never
did that-
said. And much like most achievement hunter messaging, we set it and then abandoned it.
Yeah.
And then
How
a year
did that-
later, people
how
are
did that
like, Sunday
beat
driving?
FIFA?
Or?
I mean, how did that beat FIFA? Like, I can't believe NHL beat FIFA.
I don't know, but I'm happy it did because those NHL Let's Plays are some of the most fun.
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
had.
It's a lot simpler to pick up, and yeah, FIFA is just so in depth, and I know we would just piss people off by playing that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, resolutions, Matt. Do you have a resolution for
Live. I don't know.
good resolution?
I've never
start.
like done resolutions.
Better late
No?
than never, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, it's true.
Jeff, do you have a resolution?
Yeah, see, it's not
I
so
want
easy.
to
huh?
hit. I want to hit platinum before July. That's my resolution. I'm gonna hit platinum before July.
How
That's
about
a good
limiting
one.
yourself to 10 pairs of shoes?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go with the platinum.
Biggest first world problem thing.
I don't
ever.
think I can. I don't think I can.
I hope
do
I
the
fly
shoe.
enough.
Jack, what do you got?
I want to learn. So my goal is
Piano.
to learn how to play piano enough that during Extra Life this year, which I'm not sure if they announced it when it's coming up this year, I want to be able to play a song during Extra Life. That's tough. And that's
Jack's
yeah.
piano recital.
Yeah,
That's gonna be awesome.
There you go. So we'll set that as a goal at some point. So that'll be the $1 million goal. Also, we got to set higher goals because
He's gonna play. He's gonna do hot cross buns.
chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
That's
Can
gonna
we
be
get the
exciting.
giant, like, big
Yeah.
style?
Did you guys
that'd
see
be
that
cool.
video on Reddit the other day of the dude who was at an airport playing piano, and then another dude walked by and saw him playing, and then he went over and started playing, and they
Do you
did
think
that, like
those
the
two
whole
knew each
crazy.
other?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, it was
Think
really
it was
impressive.
spontaneous?
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
it was a cool video. You would like it because you're into lame shit.
It's true, I am.
Speaking of lame shit, so I set the record player up last night.
Oh yeah. You got your record player.
One of
going.
those
So
assholes now.
ashamed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
welcome to my
Yeah.
world.
I will say the cool thing about it, really funny actually, is I bought Griffin a record player. So we stayed at a really awesome hotel in Austin called Hotel St. Cecilia, and when we were checking in, they're like, "Grab yourself a record." And we were like,
Is that the new
"What?"
one by Rainey?
No.
Okay.
And that's Hotel Van Zandt you're thinking of. And Griffin's like, "Oh, cool, Serge Gainsbourg," and I'm like, "All right, whatever." And then we go into the hotel room, and there's a record player, and she put it on, and it was fucking cool. It was fun, and I have every record I've ever bought, with the exception of one that I can't find, which is the first record I ever bought, which is Quiet Riot: Mental Health, which I bought for my 6th birthday, 7th birthday, 6th birthday, 1981. But I've just been carrying him in a box for the last like 30 years,
Nice.
and I have like Michael Jackson narrating E.T.
Oh wow.
as like a 7 or like a 6 LP thing. I have the original. I have A New Hope, the record.
Wow.
Yeah, I have some really cool stuff. Anyway, so I bought. Griffin had so much fun with the record player. I thought, I'll buy her one for Christmas. So I bought the one that you bought.
Yeah, Orbit.
Orbit.
It's an Orbit
Yeah.
U-turn.
Orbit U-turn. Yeah, I bought one of those, and I had to buy like a thing to connect it to my Sonos, but I set it up last night, and it was cool to listen to my records from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like my Hall & Oates record that I got when I was 8. Like,
Yeah.
it was fun. It was really fun. I listened to much to Griffin's chagrin, a bunch of Weird Al last night. Got to listen.
Polka your eyes
You
out.
have not heard "Eat It" until you've heard it on Blind. It was fun though. It was very super nostalgic.
Nice. All right, Ryan, what's your resolution?
Well, I'm gonna try to work out this year. I'm successfully sort of not fat, and
Okay.
now I want to maybe turn some of that into a muscle.
Ah. Who
One
are you
or
trying
two.
to impress, Ryan?
My future health.
I thought he was going to say future wife.
Yeah. Really did. That would have been really awkward.
No, I'm sticking with the one. Yeah.
Okay.
That's like I can never get into working out at all.
I can't either. it's
Yeah,
very hard.
I don't get it. I'm
Especially
more
when
of
you
just
got
like,
kids. It's like, okay,
Dude.
now I have to work out very quietly.
I feel like it's really hard to get on
Don't-
the couch.
Don't guys like
Kick it
Blaine
off.
and Tyler and Kyle work out so we don't have to?
yeah.
You'd think.
They like tip the average where it's like, oh, those guys work out. We don't need to. Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They take that bullet for us.
Yeah, no, they stay extra healthy, and then when you're in trouble, you get a kidney from them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
taking care of all those
Like,
organs.
remember all those times I made fun of you? Come on.
Hey.
Give me a kidney. Give me a kidney.
You only
don't
need
it.
one. It's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Just give me some of those pecs. Just give me
How's
just
your-
pull
What's
that
up?
out.
How's that liver doing? What's up?
You know, you can donate half of that.
Yeah, you don't even, I just need a
It'll
piece.
grow back.
I just need
It does.
I need a
It does, yeah.
smidge of liver. That's
Yeah.
all I need. Yeah.
So you do like a fifth of it, and you're fine.
Just
Yeah.
a pinch of it.
Speaking of a fifth.
Yeah.
Can I get a pinch of liver? Thank you.
Well, we've been going for an hour and 40. A little short.
I didn't think we
know.
would go without having a Michael to just
I know.
listen to himself talk
Michael
for
definitely is
all
the
day.
glue that holds this podcast together. So, well, yeah. It's with the fact that we managed to make it happen.
I wasn't even gonna be on this fucking podcast.
No, I don't think I was
not.
either.
I was not planning on being on this podcast, and now then I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael's
I think you
all
did
like,
good
I
though.
gotta do another podcast later today.
Oh,
What are
that's
you doing?
true.
The patch.
Yeah, but people watch this one, so it'd be
Yeah,
Oh.
that's true.
crosstown rivalry. Control room knows what's up.
Awesome. All
Who's
right.
on the patch with you today?
Megan Ashley.
All right, well, have fun with that.
Gus was going to be on it, but then he same place Gavin went.
Oh, is he immersioning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are they immersioning? Can we
I have
spoil
no
this? Spoil
idea.
it right now.
I mean, I
actually
do.
know.
I know everything.
They're doing Bomberman. I don't know. I got no idea. All right, should we wrap it up?
I guess so.
All right, well-
so that welcome to 2016. Thanks for ringing in the new year.
This is the
with
first
your-
podcast of 2016.
with three
Starting the year off right.
with
It's
your
like-
three favorite people in entertainment and Matt.
Hey, it's like the end of Ghostbusters 2. All right, bye, Internet. Have a lovely day. Have a good 2016. We love you.